Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rent asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was rent shall be restored. What was lost now shall be found. The price of valor ever rising, where victory brings new rewards. Tales of glory, might, and wonder, hard-fought battles, treasures won. Our heroes know their fate awaits them, and so they carry on.
Hello, and welcome to Waterdeep. I am once again your humble master of dungeons and keeper of dragons, Pixel, and I am excited to present to you that I've just had a nap, and now I'm ready to bring your adventuring party to Workday in the Mushroom Kingdom Ultimate Interactive Mario Experience as we search the sewers of Waterdeep for the oft-epitheted but never vetted notorious Lothario Floon Blagmar. What's up? Fourth episode of Agents of Ainor presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Those of you who have been with us before know that before we jump into the game, we do have a few housekeeping things to go over, but I'm going to try and keep it brief today. First things first, don't spoil shit. I'm GMing for this, so you'll be able to see things on the map that the players can't see yet, so don't talk about those things in chat, because the players will be hanging out with you guys in chat. And they don't want to be spoiled on things in the dungeon. Also, if you've played or read this adventure, please don't spoil anything on that basis either. Second, please don't freak out about rules. There's a lot of them, and we're going to get some of them wrong. We're here to have a good time, not a perfect time. Third, this is an open and welcoming space, so please don't be a Wangrod. We don't put up with people being hateful or abusive to other viewers or our players. Please don't criticize our players' knowledge of the game or the rules, character choices they make as they RP and play the game, or really, frankly, anything else about them. As a reminder, we do release the show on the Ages of Ainor YouTube the following week after each episode, so if you happen to miss part of today or just want to go back and watch it again because it was such a great time, you can catch that on our YouTube page. You can also find all of our old campaigns archived there as well. And last thing, of course, before we get started, we're going to go around and cast. If you'd please introduce yourselves and your characters, starting, of course, with the infallible Yeet Daddy himself, Vincent Page.
I'm still petitioning for no Wang Rod's t-shirt, by the way. I want to point that out. I would buy it. Guys, I'm Vincent Page.
Put that on my
I am
to-do
playing.
list.
Yeah, please. Like 10 years ago, you know. Anyway, Vincent Page. I'm playing Varith, your Drow Ranger. Wait.
Yeah,
Before somebody asks, I'm sorry. I know how this goes. I've played D&D with Pixel on this channel before. I do not have chat inspiration.
Thank you.
Don't have DM inspiration, if that's important.
Excellent. Stuff.
Yes, I am Lady Stuff. I am playing Tav, the draconic sorceress, half elf, and I have no inspirations. I am inspirationless.
Okay. All right, Skynet.
Yep, I'm Skynet, and I am playing Victor Valacrest, the paladin, and I also, as well, do not have any inspiration.
Okay. Ooh. And
DM
people are
indeed.
throwing it at you already. Verith, you have inspiration. Jason.
I'm Jason, playing Ash, the druid halfling. I don't think I have inspiration either, but don't know how to read the Roll20 character sheet.
This says is that we did real bad at some point last session and used all of our inspiration.
Yeah, I mean, it was during the fire, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so you would chat inspiration would be on the Roll20 character sheet on the right side under your traits, under your like personality traits, but above your class features. There's like little boxes. It should be there.
Gotcha. Cool. Oh, I have a regular inspiration.
Okay.
I have no chat.
Gotcha. And Foxy.
I am Rainbow Foxy. I'm playing Xylander Blazel, and I am going to be eventually someday an Arcane Trickster Rogue, but for now a Rogue nonetheless. And I do not have inspiration either, DM nor chat.
Okay, and we have inspiration for stuff from chat as well. Well, folks, as you all know, I am Pixel. I'm your humble master of dungeons and keeper of dragons. You can also sometimes find me on here, twitch.tv/hammer and pixel, although I have been streaming less due to some work changes. Hopefully we'll be able to get some more back in it, but it's going to be a week or two of downtime while I get that schedule worked out. Nevertheless, our D&D streams should carry on as usual. And with that, without further ado, when last we left our heroes. Our heroes had been asked by Volotamp Godarm in the Yawning Portal to locate his missing friend, the oft epitheted but never vetted notorious Lothario Floon Blagmar. As mentioned above, our heroes had tracked his abductors to a warehouse in the dock ward and found the site of a massacre inside. As they would later come to find out, it would seem that Floon and his friend Rainier Neverember, estranged son of former Open Lord of Waterdeep Dagult Neverember, who both happened to be red-headed pretty boys, were abducted originally by operatives of the Zentarum. However, it would seem that operatives of the Xanathar Guild tracked them there. And slew the Zents, before seemingly mistaking Floon Blagmar for Rainier Neverember and carting him off to a secondary location. Our heroes arrived on the scene after that point to find a large group of Kenku bandits from the Xanathar's Guild still investigating the premises, seemingly unaware that the Zents had tied Rainier to a chair and left him in the closet under the stairs. Our heroes fought valiantly and managed to slay the Kenku bandits, although Tav did set fire to the building in the process. Nevertheless, our heroes found Rainier, escaped the blaze, and even found some stolen treasure in a hidden cubby beneath the office on their way out. At this point, the Watch showed up to investigate the blaze, and several of our heroes, those more comfortable in the shadows, scattered in the night, while the more headstrong of our crew met the City Watch head on. The Watch managed to put out the blaze, and since all the victims were seemingly either Zentarum or Xanathar Guild members, the honorable captain of the City Watch, Eustace Staggart, decided to let bygones be bygones and allow our heroic killers and arsonists to walk free with an admonishment to keep the blood off the streets. Our heroes then made their way to an upscale inn known as the Splintered Stair to rest and prepare for their Super Mario Bros. Ultimate Interactive Sewer Extravaganza in the Waterdeep sewer system as they look for the hella hot hostage, Floon Blagmar. And that, dear friends, is where we resume our tale. So, you have all spent the evening in your various well-appointed suites in the Splintered Stair. I believe that Tav and Ash were sharing a room. Xylandor, having made a pass at Rainier Neverender that was not quite successful, was alone in his own room, as was Victor Valorcrest, and Verith had disappeared into the night to return the following morning, and that is where we begin. So as you all kind of like wake up in the various places you find yourself, and Vareth, as you approach the inn, having spent the rest of your evening doing who knows what, is there anything particular anybody is doing as we see you waking up for the morning?
Just really quickly, if people didn't see it, everybody does have inspiration now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I missed all that. Thank you. I had a lot of narrating to do.
All good. That's why I waited.
Thank you, stuff.
Of course. I think Tav is probably going to she's going to prestidigitate the smell of a bakery and say, "Didn't you say you live above a bakery?" After Ash hopefully wakes up.
I do. It's right down the street if you want to go get some baked goods.
I loved baked goods. Do you think they have any draconian specials?
I don't think he specializes in dragon baked goods, but we can ask.
Okay, well, that's all right. Either way, I'd love to.
Croissants,
perhaps?
We'll see. He's a tort specialist, but he might have a croissant.
I'm sorry, a what? Do you mean a croissant?
Yeah, sure, that word.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's do it. So we're gonna wander out door and head downstairs.
Yeah. Okay, so Ash and Tav make their way nearby to Tort Reform. So you head out of the Splintered Stair, up Gut Alley, through Blackstar Lane. I can't talk tonight. Blackstar Lane to Tort Reform, the bakery. And as you walk in and see your sort of erstwhile landlord, Ash, manning the counter, who greets you heartily, and you begin to look over the baked goods, all of which the little card placards in front of them are lists of various legal themed puns. So there's the lovely muffin with a crumb topping that is called Crumb Tempt of Court. There are the croissants are currently called affidovits. There's the criminal defendant. Breadin of proof. There's just all kinds of legal related puns in Tort Reform. As you make your way in, what would you like to do or say?
Ash will run up to the counter and say, "Hey, Jaren, I'm sorry I'm not going to have the usual berry delivery this morning, but we would like to purchase quite a few pastries, I think. We got a crowd to feed."
Oh, excellent. That's great. Yeah, so he sort of takes your order.
Recommendation for someone who just narrowly escaped the bonds of jail.
Well, let's see. We have a particularly good, the word is escaping me right now. It's called Granius corpus. But it's the nut bread. We've got full loaves of that.
Nut bread. I'm sorry, I'm dying. I'll take 5 of those, please.
Yeah, excellent.
Oh.
And yeah. Hang on.
Ash, can I buy anything for you?
If you want to. I was just gonna grab a handful of things for the crew and maybe get some leftovers to distribute as we're wandering around if we find somebody in need.
Yeah, so I think each of the pastries are 5 copper pieces, kind of whatever you want to get. However, just for the ease of me not having to come up with different numbers. Anything you want is 5 copper. And just for the folks watching at home,
it's about the names. It really
is.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, I'll take 5.
Okay. Yeah, so that is 25 copper pieces or 2 silver and 5 copper.
2 silver.
Chat's also. Bonus Mom's having a good time in chat with
yes, she is.
Tort-related puns.
Yeah, and I'll grab 5 as well, plus a couple of leftover breads or whatever he's got.
Yeah. Yeah, and he has his usual sort of like sack of day-old stuff for you.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. Thanks a lot, Jareth.
Oh, yeah. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I was a little worried you weren't home last night, but good to see that you are all right.
Yeah, it was a day. We had a day, and well, I worked out all right, but it was a little more excitement than I'm used to.
Fair enough.
Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, and as you sort of take your things and begin to head back to the Splintered Stair, we, I think, zoom over and either Zylander or Skynet or Vareth. Is there anything you guys are doing as you're waking up this morning?
I think for me, I'm just I'm getting up, basically just getting my clothes on and everything, and heading to the. I'm assuming there's a sitting area, kind of like a downstairs.
Yeah.
Or like a gathering place.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's got to be some sort of lobby area in the kind of atrium where you can sort of pop a squat.
Yep.
Find a chair or a couch or something.
I think I'll just wait for everybody to get there.
Okay. What about the other two?
How close are all of our rooms? Like,
I think I described that you were all kind of pretty close together in like a block of suites on one of the upper floors.
very casually and not like obviously. Has why is his name slipping my mind?
Rainier.
Yeah, is Rainier awake yet? Has he left his room yet?
I mean, I don't know. Do you want him to have left his room yet, or are you like?
I feel like Zylander would kind of like wait patiently until he hears that Rainier is gone up.
Okay. So we see Zylander ear pressed against the door, waiting to hear and detect like which door it was in the hallway that opened as he's making his way downstairs. And yeah, I think you do eventually hear that thing open up.
I feel like I would just Zylander would slowly open the door and just kind of like stretch, clearly been awake for a while, but pretending as if he just woke up like this. And then casually just bump into Rainier in the hallway. I'm so sorry about that.
Good morning. Yeah, he has like gotten himself ready in the morning, but still is a little like sleepy-eyed.
Be like, my, ravishing even in the morning.
Oh, I can see your tongue wakes up early enough.
My tongue never went to sleep.
Oh my.
Shall we go join the others downstairs?
Yes, let's.
And I would walk purposely in front of him and almost strut as I'm going down these stairs.
Make a performance check.
Oh no, not the performance.
Hit him with the bend and
Oh no. Yeah, it starts off going well enough, but you do sort of like like trip a little bit as you're starting to go down the stairs, and I think Rainier has to like you know, lurch forward and like keep you from falling down the stairs.
Honestly, all according to plan.
All according to Kikaku.
I would just grab like his like arm as it wraps around me and grab it and just look back at him, smile, and then very carefully grab the banister and walk down the stairs.
Oh. Yeah, you take 1d4 pride damage, but other than that, everything is fine. Yeah, and so I think, Victor, you sort of see them coming down the main staircase into the kind of atrium.
Yeah, I'll just tell them good morning. You know, morning, guys.
Zylander slowly turning like a different, like almost the same pink as his hair, is just gonna like slide into the booth next to Victor and kind of let his like gold armor kind of just like overshadow him and just kind of like sit there.
Yeah, and I think you all sit down. And then, Victor, do you think you get there before Ash and Tav or after?
I'm looking to get there before.
I'm sorry, Victor, Vareth.
Oh.
I meant to say Vareth because he's the one that's coming from outside. I'm so sorry. That's gonna happen a lot. Just everyone be prepared for that.
There's a lot of V's.
Too many V's.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with being there before. And then the only thing I have is, if the Devil's Star is in the sky, then he's got his hood pulled real low and it's just like,
The Devil's
Oh,
Star
God.
is in the sky.
Oh God, the sun.
Yeah.
Honestly, that was fantastic.
Yeah, take some DM inspiration for the Devil Star. That's great. We love that. But yeah,
and just like that, my barrels are loaded. Friends.
yeah, it's not a signal of what's to come at all.
Oh God.
Oh no.
I'm gonna need it if I'm doing anything in the daytime, so it's fine.
I'll be straight up with you. When you said Devil Star, I thought you were talking like a Batman symbol kind of thing.
Incredible.
Okay, yeah, so you arrive, Vareth, and sit down with everybody a few moments before Ash and Tav come back, carrying various baked goods from Jarent that Tortiform. What do you guys do?
Victor's gonna look at Ash and Tav and be like, "Hey, did you guys bring back some crumble tint of court?"
Oh, you know of those, huh? I think we got one of those right here.
I think that's the B Mom special.
Yeah, hand that over to Victor, and just put the other ones out on the table, up for grabs. Anybody want some pastries?
I've heard that they are Bensvelk.
Zylander will just look over at her, smirking, and grab one of the pastries.
Yeah, you pick one. You pick a yeast and desist.
Damn it!
And it's pretty good. It's a very sort of fluffy.
I don't think I can play today.
Yeah, it's a very fluffy sweetened bread, kind of donut type thing.
Beautiful.
I'm just gonna
I think Vareth wants to take one, but I'd also like to make a sleight of hand check.
Ooh, okay, yeah, go for it.
Not to take one of the things, but
I'm concerned.
Okay,
I love
11. What are you sleight of handing?
crumbs.
Okay, like keeping the crumbs, brushing the crumbs away. What is?
Okay, hold on.
Are you messaging me about this?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, it's all good.
All right, while that's going on, Ash is gonna walk up and sit down beside Victor and say, "Hey, Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys at the warehouse, they were all bad, right?"
I believe so.
So Ash is gonna pull out the silver bar he took and plop it down on the table and said, "I don't normally take things that aren't mine, but I grabbed this from the warehouse. Is that okay?"
It's a good question. I'm assuming my character would know, but I don't know myself.
Well, let's take a look.
Tav might chime in because I think that Tav had actually brought this up with the guards. Speaking hypothetically, of course.
Right.
I believe that the impression I was left with was that finders keepers in this case. So I think you found yourself a nice little prize.
Yeah, I think what you would all probably kind of get the sense is that, like, technically it's stolen goods, but they're not marked in any way. So figuring out, like, who the correct owner of this random bar of silver is in a city of like a few 100,000 people, it would be prohibitively difficult. Like, and you know, it's kind of just basically.
Well, in that case, I'll pick up the silver bar. I'll just kind of look it over. You know, I'm like, well, you know, there's no markings on it, so I'd say you're in the clear.
All right. Well, so I assume, would this have burned up? It's a silver bar, so it probably would have been okay, maybe? What would the guards do with it if they found it?
They probably would have just took it to the to the armory or wherever that may be.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think you, Victor, you probably would know they would have, like, confiscated it as evidence, and then if they couldn't find out who it really belonged to, which they wouldn't have tried that hard to do, probably would have just been, like, transferred into, like, the ownership of the city.
Yeah.
If some, like, guard didn't just steal it, you know, like, which
True.
is also a possibility. Somebody just be like, yoink, you know.
All right. Well, hopefully we can put it to better use than the city would.
I think we probably could.
I think hearing all of this, Zylander will just kind of like lean back a little bit more comfortably in the chair eating his donut peacefully, knowing that the silver bars are not going to cause problems. And at that point, he'd pull out probably just one of the 2 cutout paintings, and then he'd look at Victor, and he'd say, well, what about this? And then just like slams down the painting on the table.
How big are these paintings?
It's rolled up.
Falling out of fall.
That's a great. Let's roll for it. Zylander, I would like you to roll 2d6s.
All right.
For length and width.
Yep. And I might do some rounding if it's like a 1 and a 6. It's not a 1 foot wide, 6 foot tall. Okay.
What's your one?
Okay, we're gonna round that one up to a 3. It is a 3 foot by 6 foot painting. It is like a massive landscape. And they're basically both 2 cities, right? One is Baldur's Gate and the other was Silvery Moon, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So we'll say 3 foot, but it's a 3 foot by 6 foot, like, beautiful landscape of Waterdeep. Not Waterdeep, of Baldur's Gate.
Gate. Yeah, I'll pull out the Baldur's Gate one.
Yeah. And it's basically like from the perspective of like the starting screen of Baldur's Gate 3 when you're like making a character, when it's like before you're making a character, you're just kind of overlooking the like city or whatever from like a ridgeline in the distance. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll look at it and be like, oh, that's a nice painting. Where's the frame for it?
I didn't. Did I say there was a frame? I said I found this painting.
Yeah, there should have been a frame for it though. It would have been like 10 times the price.
Yeah, probably. Well, too bad that, I can't climb a ladder with a frame. Well, multiple frames, I should say.
Well, ultimately, it's a nice painting.
But you don't think they'll know who it is, right?
I don't think so.
It's not signed or anything, is it?
Yeah, the only thing, it wouldn't have any like sign of ownership. You do know that it is like signed, like the artist signed it. An artist, and you suspect it might be a sort of like pen name or whatever. The artist in the corner says Sylvan Strokes. Is the person who
Well
painted
done.
this.
Thank you for that. So I think with that, he's just gonna roll the painting back up and just kind of like tap the top of it back into his bag. Be like, well,
Yeah, and I feel like I said when I gave the loot out like how much those things were worth. Maybe I did.
I think you did.
You did, but
Yeah.
I did. I don't remember. how to
Okay,
put
the
those.
paintings are 75 gold each. The bars of silver are 50 each.
So I say that we go swing by old Zobblob sometime today and see if he's interested in buying these and painting them purple.
Incredible.
Lost.
Oh.
And then maybe your sign's ready too.
Yes. Oh, and also, well, before we leave, I just need to write a quick note. That's all. And Tab's gonna sit in the corner and write her morning letter to Gail.
Well, anybody know where we can cash in a silver bar?
Old Zobblob, probably. Silver sells the same for him, even though it may turn a different color.
Give it a shot.
Might be a place in the trade sword.
The trade board.
Yeah, where everybody trades
Yeah.
things.
Well, what about like the Plymouth?
The what?
What?
I would recognize that, right? The plinth, yeah. I don't know. I can't say. I can't speak. I can't read.
Words hard.
Well, I think that's
I
far
grew up
away,
on the
so
docks.
I guess if it's not Zoblobs, then we'll probably have to wait until we're done because we gotta go
We've got a man to find.
find a fancy man.
Fancy man. Zylander, I think it's in your best interest we find another fancy man, because I'm not sure this fancy man fancies you quite as much as you fancy him.
See, I can always look at the map, but doesn't mean I'm going to take a trip,
Oh, you almost took a trip earlier.
I heard quite a commotion upstairs. Was that you?
It was, and luckily for me, this devilishly handsome man was there to catch me and break my fall.
Well, the first step is a doozy. Yeah, about this time, Tav, you actually hear a voice projected directly into your brain. And it says, "Hello, love. Missed you last night. You all right?" You catch a sending spell from Gale because you didn't come home last night.
Didn't. Yes. How does sending spells work? Can I send it back? Can I
Yes,
reply?
you
How
can
does it work?
reply. Yeah, you all right? You can reply to this message.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay.
I
But
think
this
that
isn't like a.
fits. 1,
This
2, 3,
isn't
4, 5,
in the
6,
head. This is
7,
like I'm
8,
writing a
9,
physical
10,
note, right?
11, 12. Yeah, no, it's like psychic.
Oh, okay. It is
Yeah.
psychic. Sorry. I'm used to having-
it's the sending spell. So it's like 25 words or less. Kind of telepathically can communicate
I
directly to
understand.
a person on the same plane of existence, and then whoever receives the message can respond in the same manner.
Got it. Pookykins.
Is that one word?
Oh, wow.
Hyphenated, right?
Yeah, that's just
Yeah,
for
I think
logistic
that's one word.
reasons. Okay.
VP over here acting like the person from Critical Role counting the
I know. I'm
words.
afraid now. I'm in my head. I'm trying to think. Pookykins. My bed was cold without you. But a mission bequests me.
Whew.
Into the sewers. My love, I will shower before I see you next. I love you.
Hey.
Wow, incredible.
I will shower. Jeez.
Okay. All right, and then with that, Rainier sort of stands up and says, "I think we should get going. As delightful as this is, after all, man is missing."
I think
Agreed.
somebody mentioned sewers. Is that where we're looking?
Yes. Yeah, I believe that. I think it was maybe Rainier said that because the Xanathar's Guild often operates out of the sewers, that like checking into the sewers near the Candlelane warehouse is probably a good place to start.
Just to verify, it was the stone of Golor that was this mistaken object that all of this is over. So nobody mentioned stone. We have no information. We're not of interest.
Okay. Yeah, so if you guys are headed for the area near Candle Lane, if you would like to make an investigation check to kind of see if you all can find, an entrance into the sewers in the kind of vicinity of the Candlelane warehouse.
Ain't gonna be me.
Real quick. The warehouse, how's it looking now that the days kind of passed, the night's gone by, the water damage has happened?
I mean,
Let's go.
the warehouse is a kind of a burned out husk. The roof is completely gone. It's cordoned off. There's like smoke damage on the surrounding buildings a little bit.
God.
None of them caught fire, just some smoke damage. And yeah, it's like and most of the wooden walls, like I'd say half of them are either like caved in completely or like falling over and like leaning inward. I mean, it was a wooden warehouse that basically burned to the ground. So,
But
They couldn't find water.
Yeah.
Okay, I was just debating if I wanted to try and go back in there and get the other super bullets.
I will say that it is kind of being watched over. Like the
Still
guard
an
is
active
there
crime scene?
still at
Okay.
this point. Yeah.
Oof.
Yikes.
I don't know if there is a sewer here.
Yeah.
I am fairly certain
I
that
think
the
you're
sewers are a myth.
like standing there like looking at the warehouse trying to figure out how you could sneak back into it.
My ADHD has kicked full on in, and I forgot we were here for a sewer, and I'm thinking about the loot that's inside this
For
place.
sure. And I think like inside your head is like a 3D rendered video of like the tunnel shaft that you went down, and it's like you can see that whole floor is caved in, but obviously the wall of the warehouse somewhere, that side of the side of the wall of that is there, so you don't have to actually go up the stairs and come down. You could just go directly in from the ground level if you knew exactly what it's sort of like we're gonna like a 3D rendering of like the Osama bin Laden's under mountain fake hideout, except it's just this building and this one, or maybe it's the Saddam Hussein thing under the it's one of those that's like just the 3D rendered like bad CG video, but it's Zylander trying to figure out how to get back down to those crates.
Hear me out, and it doesn't have to be this way. I don't know if a 20 will find the sewer.
Oh yeah, a 20 will find the sewer.
What would be really fucking funny is if his foot's on it. and Bear's like,
yep, 100%.
Yeah.
So Zylander is definitely standing
I'm
on the
one
manhole
standing
cover.
on it. Okay.
For
I'll be
sure.
like, And then he'll say, move. And I'm like, I look down, I'm like, oh yeah, sewers. Yes. I thought they were always a myth. And then I just step out of the way.
Tad's gonna go, hush, 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 everyone, shh. I think there might be a dragon nearby. Do you smell that? It's sulfur. Sulfur always means dragons. I think there's a dragon nearby.
you literally burned this warehouse down.
Oh, you're right. Blast.
So there is a dragon amongst us.
Are you referring to your friends?
I guess if we're friends.
Oh,
You're
this was
a
a
good
lovely
dragon.
trick to get you to call me a friend. I mean, I meant your friend, but my friend, your friend, I'm your friend. Excellent. Now we're on good terms.
Zylander just like grabbing, he still has like half of his pastry left from this morning as we were just kind of like picking at it as we walk. He's just gonna start picking at it again and be like, were we not friends?
I don't know. I don't have many. We'll see how long you last with me. I've only burned down one building thus far.
I think at the end of that moment, he's just gonna mutter the words, oh my, and Dragonic under his breath.
Hmm.
And then
Too
Step out.
rare indeed.
see, I don't actually know Draconic stuff.
Weird flex, but okay.
Yeah. Who would like to try to open the manhole?
No, I was just gonna go ahead and open it when he moved his foot. But if
Okay,
I have
yeah.
to try, then we can try.
Give her the old athletics check.
With guidance.
Hell yeah.
I'll give the help action if it means he gets advantage.
Sure.
Oof.
Okay. Well, with the help action, that's a 13.
then-
Roll that guidance.
Listen, this is not my strong suit. What do you want from
Look, you're very perceptive. You got it. Okay.
15? Yeah, that'll do.
We'll take it.
Yeah, so it takes a little bit of heaving, and eventually Xylandor has to like try to help a little bit. But you do manage to get the thing open, and a sort of waft of pungent air, sort of out of the thing. But you can see there's like a little ladder leading down into a, dank, dark, smelly underground hole.
If I may, I feel like I would be like grabbing behind uh Vareth to help him like heave this thing open, and conveniently as it opens, I would stumble backwards into Rainier, who's happened to be standing right there.
Oh my gosh.
Pulling every trick in the book.
Yeah.
Look, my charisma may be low, but my determination is high.
This is your final chance to really put some romance on, because this is not about to be the setting that you want.
What kind of role do you need from me for this?
Oh Lord. I think persuasion here.
Persuasion? Son of a bitch!
Wow.
Man, the
It
dice
ain't
are cruel
happening,
today.
son.
Listen, but here's the thing, right? It's the story arc. You don't start off having completed the arc. You start off with the bumbling, and then
Gotta
things
start bad,
Yeah. Yeah, so I think you go to stumble back into him, and he has already started to like move forward to like, and so you just sort of like fall backward and like headbutt each other, kind of. Like, oh, ow, okay, all right.
After I finally like catch my breath, like and like regain sense of where I'm at, I'll look at him and be like, "Oh, how's your head?"
Oh God.
My ears are ringing a bit. Sorry. What?
Zylander will be slightly defeated, just be like, "Never mind. Are you okay?"
I think so.
And then he's just gonna like pat him on the back and be like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah, all right. Who's going in first?
Well, I'm gonna check and see Ash and Victor if they're able to see, or if they need a little light on a torch or something.
Yeah, you get the sense that like right where the manhole is, there's obviously daylight coming in. But as you look down into it, most of it is pretty pitch dark.
With that
Yeah.
being said, Vareth would be climbing on down, excited to get out of the
Like
sun.
underground, hooray!
Yeah,
Secret
Ash should follow him
tunnels.
down, even though he can't see. He's gonna go down to figure out what the lighting situation looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll take a torch as I'm heading down with the help from Tav.
Yeah. Okay.
Zylander will go second to last, as Rainier would be above him.
Okay. So the current marching order I have is Vareth, Ash, Victor, Tav, Rainier, Zylander.
Zylander, then Rainier. I would go before him, so that way I can look up as he's coming down.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And then, so Rainier, Victor, and Ash, none of them have dark vision. The rest of you do. Who, if anybody, has a torch or anything?
Yeah, Ash
I-
does. He's not gonna turn it on yet. He's gonna use produce flame, so he's just gonna have a flame in his hand.
Gotcha. And how much light does produce flame emit? Is it 20 bright and 20 dim?
Uh,
I think that's right. It would be in the spell description.
bright for 10, dim for
10
10.
and 10. Okay. Got it. Oh, is there any like color to the flame? Is it just like your typical orange, or? I mean, I think you
Flickering
can decide.
flame?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make it look like fire, like a campfire fire.
Okay. And
Candle.
I feel like as he lights it, Zylander will go, "Oh, be our guest."
okay. Yeah, and you all make your way down into the sewer. Ash has a small flame, giving off about 20 feet of light. Is anyone else taking any light?
Yeah, I have a torch.
Victor has a torch. And torches give off what, 10 feet and 10, 20 and 20?
Actually, I couldn't tell you. I don't.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's 20 and 20.
Stand by. Okay, all good. So you guys make your way down into the sewers. A putrid stream flows along the sewer tunnel, leading in 2 directions. Vareth, please make a perception check for me.
Jesus.
Funny, damn. Vareth came
right,
in
let's go.
today,
Yeah.
locked, ready to go, and
So happy in the dark.
Vareth, you see
Smells like home.
you see a symbol on the wall in yellow chalk, a palm-sized circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out along the circumference. And it kind of is like down one particular sort of walkway.
Okay, so they'll look back to everybody. This way. Please do remember that this is the Xanthar gang's hideout, and just watch yourselves.
Anybody bring a mirror so I can watch myself better?
that a joke?
Rainier sort of pipes up and says, they took mine when they abducted me, so
Rude.
sorry. But yeah, now that you've kind of seen that sign, Vareth, as you follow through the tunnels, you begin to see like certain pathways are marked with this sign. And so after about an hour of following the signs through the tunnels, you come to a 3-way sort of like area here. So you come in one direction. You're in sort of like a big cistern type thing. And you're following sort of along a path, and you can kind of see in the distance this another symbol up against one of the walls, leading into this little door. And do me a favor and make a
Everyone? Or just
I think Vareth is the only one that can see that far. Check.
I'm gonna need Vareth to roll everything.
Oh, no,
today.
no. Tav, you can as well. And not as far as I thought it was. Yeah, and so can you, Silander. So the folks with dark vision can.
And it's you said perception.
Yes, perception. Oof.
damn, son.
Yeah.
Zylander did not sleep well. He was up all night thinking about.
Yeah, Silander is, I guess, the image of Rainier's sort of like tights coming down the ladder are burned into your brain. And you are a little distracted. I think you actually, I'm going to move you guys onto a, I'm going to move you guys onto a map here and try and drag you over to where you all are. Zylander, I think you're so distracted you almost just walk directly into the cistern. And Rainier actually has to like grab the back of your shirt to keep you from just like stepping off and falling into the like sewer. But those of you who got higher than an 8 on your perception check notice that
More than 8. That's only
yeah.
That's all you needed.
Run away. Notice that down in the corner where this next marker is, which I'm going to put on the map instead of on the GM layer real quick, bam. Where this marker is, you see floating near the symbol are 2 spherical grapefruit-sized creatures with a bulging central eye and stumpy eye stalks, which turn and look at you as you sort of like make a bunch of noise as Zylander almost walks into the thing, and also are carrying all this light. If everyone would please roll initiative.
Oh, damn it.
Can I ask a quick question?
Sure.
It doesn't change anything for sure. Why the fuck did we bring Rainier down here?
Floon is his friend, and also Rainier is probably a better fighter than most of you, if I'm being honest.
Like,
Pretty
you,
boys got
you
claws.
get the sense he knows how to handle himself. He,
finally, a half.
and I think
decent
somebody
roll.
gave him a short sword or something.
What?
What did you do?
He has a negative initiative.
Incredible.
So he
Incredible.
rolled a nat 1 and a -1.
I have never seen that in my entire life.
And I thought I was
have
rolling
seen
poorly.
something like that before, but it is always very funny when it happens.
Messed up.
Okay. Well, folks.
Oh no, I didn't. I clicked on my token.
Oh, no.
It didn't register it though.
I got you.
Sorry.
add
Oh, I
turn.
didn't click it with the right clicker. I clicked it with the pan button. That's on me.
Okay.
Do you just give up on the fight? You just sit there.
Okay. What was your initiative?
It was 14.
14. I almost clicked on Victor's because it said 0, and that usually means that somebody like that I added it without them getting their thing. Okay, so with that, Rainier actually has the first initiative.
Still pretty boy.
So he is going to walk up to the front and ready his dagger. No, rapier. Yeah, I guess he managed to go buy himself a rapier. So he readies his rapier for anyone who gets close to him. The next is the nearest one of these guys. What is their movement? Okay. Okay, so this thing is going to move, and is going to use a bonus action to move all the way up next to Rainier. Let's see.
Oh, no.
It's going to try to bite him. That doesn't hit, though. That is an 8 versus AC. However, the eye stalks that it has, let's see, one is going to shoot a fear ray at one of you, and
God
the
damn
other
it.
is going to shoot a telekinetic ray at another one of you. Okay, so let's see. There's what, 6 people here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. So we're going to roll to see 5 Tav. Just in order
Yay!
of closeness, you are going to get the fear ray. I need a
Yay!
wisdom saving throw.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Oh, I should put this on the map so that everyone at home can kind of see what's happening. Sorry, guys.
We're in a sewer. It's a bad time.
15?
15 makes the save. Yeah. for
Let's
sure.
go!
Hang on. I have to. Yes, I have to. It's a little bit. Oh, that's not the right thing. Wait, what?
Why do I have the Price is Right song stuck in my head now? I feel like I was just called come on down, you've been feared.
Come on down. Okay. Yeah, so you make the save. So you feel this magical fear attempting to kind of blast itself into your head and override your typical willpower, but you, a trained sorcerer, managed to keep your composure. Next, we're gonna roll a d6 to see who's getting telekinesed.
Swear to God.
Okay, so unsuccessful on the fear. This thing is switching tactics for a telekinetic ray. Give me a strength saving throw.
Oh, wait, that's not what we want. No, are you sure?
I feel like we're back in the warehouse again.
Oof.
Oh,
This is a
Okay.
very, very pointed campaign. I would agree.
Okay, so this thing lifts you up and attempts to throw you 30 feet directly away from the gazer, but you kind of hit the corner of this wall and take... Oh god, that's max damage. 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you're slammed into the wall.
Well, hell, that's all sorcerers get. You mommy care. No, I was kidding.
Okay, that's it for the gazer. Varith, you are up.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something that I've also never done is I'm going to use my only action to disengage.
Okay.
And we're going to go back this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, damn.
He'll have his bow ready to go, but unfortunately, I've used my action.
Yeah. Okay. Tav, you're up.
I don't think it's any safer back here. Tav's gonna go ahead and try and hit with a firebolt.
Okay.
Let's see here. It's 15 to hit.
I believe that hits.
Oh,
yes, it does.
Yes, thank God. All right, let's do a little bit of damage. Oh, fuck me. 10.
Damn,
Let's go.
max
Let's
damage.
fucking go.
Okay,
Let's fucking
so
go.
after getting slammed into the wall and it's like dirty, like your back is now kind of covered. It's not in like sewage, but it is just sort of like dirt and fungus and stuff that grows on the wall of this, like all over the back of your shirt. At Tav, you sort of like stand up, like, you know, dust off a little bit. And what does it look like as you cast a max damage firebolt directly at this thing?
Jesus. I don't know. I think Tav's gonna say something in Draconic and like kiss her hand real quick, like, like I wrote you a note.
Yeah, and so you sort of like as you kiss, this little flame pops up, and you sort of like blow it, and it just like at the gazer, and it takes a
Nice.
bunch of damage.
Hell yeah.
It is not dead, but badly hurt. Very badly. It's in fact exactly as badly hurt as you are. a little tit for tat from Tav. Okay, any movement?
Nope. She'll hang out. She's nice and cozy.
Okay. Ash, you're up.
All right, Ash is just gonna move a little ways here, I guess, and he is gonna take that firebolt he's holding, or that
Produce
flame that he has produced in his hand, and he's just gonna throw it right at that guy. So I'm gonna
Okay.
say, have a little more fire.
Yeah, let her rip.
That do
Bam.
it?
Yeah, 22 hits.
Somehow, everybody in this party has the fire material equipped.
All right, now how do we roll damage on
To roll damage, you in the chat log click where it says produce flame, and it'll roll damage for you.
4
4.
fire damage.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. So this
Someone
thing
hurting
sort of
that
like
bad?
rushes up on everybody, blasts, tries to bite Rainier, and he shakes it off pretty easily. And then it launches Tav against the wall, and then we get this sort of like 1-2 punch from Tav and Ash, just sort of like these twin little bursts of flame. And it sort of like flops onto the ground and then like sloughs off and sinks into the big cistern.
Ew.
Yeah, very gross. Okay, any other movement from Ash?
No, he's gonna stay put, and his light source is now out.
Ah, good to know. Thank you.
Fuck.
Okay, Zylander, you're up. There is another one of these things. Can you see it actually?
I can't.
I don't think you can, but you can tell that like Vareth saw a couple of things all the way over there.
It's over there.
I'll use 25 feet of movement to go right next to old buddy boy here. And at this point, I can see that thing back there.
Yeah.
I don't know what the range on a short bow is.
60, 180, I think. That sound right to everybody?
Yeah.
That's only 40 feet, so I'm gonna call it good. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna.
it's definitely
short bow
not
it.
less than 40 feet for sure.
19 to hit.
Oh, short bow is 8320.
okay.
19 hits. Okay.
Sneak minus.
This one's not going to have sneak because you're not hiding and it's not surprised or next to anybody,
roll
but it is going to do
20.
6.
On roll 20, it automatically rolls your sneak attack, but you don't.
Yeah.
You just don't get it unless you get it.
Okay.
Kind of like how it automatically rolls advantage, but we only tabulated if it counted properly. Okay. All right. So you rush up and take a shot. Anything else from Zylander?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. That brings us to this thing, which sort of goes like and flies. And it is going to take a bonus action, get all the way up to Zylander,
Oh fuck.
and it is going to make bite attack That is 11 to hit. I don't think that
It
hits.
does not.
Thing sucks at biting. Both of them suck at biting. Okay, but we are gonna roll.
I just imagine this thing
Or
like trying to bite me, being
raise.
like, ah, nah, nah, nah. Just
Okay,
like not
3.
doing
Oh,
anything.
it's not 6s. Okay, hang on. It's 4s. A 1 and a 4. Okay, so first thing is gonna be the dazing ray. And who is it going at? Closest person to him is Zylander. So Zylander, I need a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. So I just hit the wisdom button, right?
There is a saving throw box to the
I see.
right, and it's in there.
17.
That's gonna make the save. So this thing sort of like one of its little eye stalks fires this bolt of energy at you, which you sort of get the sense is designed to like scramble your brain a little bit and distract you. But you shake it off. And then we have number 4 is another telekinetic ray. And that is also going for Zylander. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
Give me a strength saving throw. This is wild how these land.
11.
Oh, it's DC 12. So once
Oh.
again, one of the party is launched by a telekinetic ray directly away from this thing. It would go 30 feet, but in this case, actually, Zylander, since you can't end in Varith's square, the most direct thing you can do is like slam into the edge and start to slide down into the muck of the sewer. As you can kind of see, it's like curved, so you're not fully down in there yet, but you do like hit and start sliding and like scramble to grab
the
yourself.
poo water.
And because that's a long way to be thrown, you didn't have that much, so we're gonna do. You do take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. And that finally brings us to Victor.
I didn't know I had a turn with 0. All right.
Neither did we.
Let's see. I am going to move up to him. Yes. Right there.
Okay.
We'll move right here.
Yep.
And I'm going to. I'm holding a torch, so I can't one hand longsword.
Okay.
For a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit.
Oh, dang.
You can burn inspiration if you want, but you don't have to, obviously.
No. Is shove an action or is it a bonus action?
Shove takes the place of an attack. So if you have multi-attack and an attack more than once, you could do multiple shoves, or you could like attack and shove. But if you don't have multi-attack, it's kind of an either or, because it basically like takes the use of an attack to make a shove.
Gotcha. Well, if that's the case, then my turn will be done.
Okay, and then Rainier is going to move up here and take his attacks. So number 1, well, he has 2 rapier attacks. That's a 20 for 9 piercing damage. So he just skewers the thing. He whips out the rapier and just like very smoothly skewers it and then flings it off into the water. And that's going to take us out of initiative. Oh.
Yay, team. And everybody got a turn.
Yay.
I think Zylander's gonna like be like clinging to the edge of this, be like, help! I don't want to go in the water.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, don't repeat it. That's not. Okay. There we go. All right. Yeah. So, if you guys want, it's trivially easy for Varith and or Tav or whoever to kind of grab Zylander and drag him up before he.
Tav's gonna take her bloody hand that's like she's like profusely bleeding herself and be like, here you go.
Zylander's gonna look at it very carefully and then just like begrudgingly grab it. It's better than the poo water.
Okay.
And then-
You may want to wrap that risk infection down here.
Oh, what? Am I bleeding again? Sorry, it's practically becoming my signature move.
I'm going to go up to Tav and use lay on hands for
Thank you.
for 4 healing.
Okay.
4 damage down.
Tav's down
Means
to
go
4
ahead.
damage.
It's
And this is how we
it's
find
called
out-
a mercy thing.
And
you
this
know?
is how we find out.
Mercy kill.
And this is how we find out that Tav is a revenant. Surprise! Okay.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, so you folks
Vicky, has anybody ever told you how beautiful your armor is amidst muck?
I don't believe so, but I appreciate that.
Oh, you're like an angel.
Okay, so the door that these guys were guarding, or at least the doorway, is kind of down over here in the corner as they like swirl into oblivion here.
Is it a toilet?
Yeah, it
As
is sort of
Islander-
just like swirling downward for some reason.
As Islander Killer's heading this direction, do I notice anything like up in this direction?
I mean, it's more sewer. So you guys could theoretically explore this whole map. I'll just tell you, there's nothing really to find.
Islander
Compared to
gets this
sewers,
overwhelming
yeah.
sense of nothing to find and just waits
Yeah.
by the door for everybody to join him.
What's this?
Whoa. What's what? It's just another like passageway.
Oh, the way I was seeing it, I was like, okay, cool. I'm going down here.
Oh, yeah, I think some of the passageways have like bars on them.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing too, yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
Fancy.
and then
Hello.
Before anybody runs up there, Verith is going to say, we may want to check for traps.
Good idea.
I'll investigate for traps.
okay. Yeah. the door is-
24!
Damn.
Door is right here. Yeah,
Finally,
you check this
let's
thing
go.
over, and you do not see any traps. It's
It's
actually also
safe.
not even locked.
Wow.
And it's unlocked. But I'm not going first.
Safe
I'm
feels
not
like a
going first
relative
either.
term in these parts.
I can go first. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you open the door. Oop. Okay. And find another little passageway. And you can see. Second. Have to put one of these things here. That over here there is a kind of little ladder leading further downward.
Mhm.
In this kind of cubby over here. And there is another one of those symbols next to it.
Okay. Is this just a table here, or is it like a chest?
Oh no, this thing is like a trapdoor with a ladder in it, leading
Oh, sorry.
downward
It's
into
the thing that who is it? Ash is on, I think.
Oh, that is a busted door. So like you guys opened a door
Oh,
right
okay.
here, and then there's a short hallway, and then this door is like busted off the hinges and laying in the floor.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, I'm gonna
Do
go
we
down
see
the-
anything over here through the bars or whatever that is?
More sewer, basically.
Okay.
It's pretty indistinguishable from like you guys have been following tunnels down here for quite a while, and it's all kind of the same.
I'm gonna go down the scary dark ladder.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. What order are people going down the scary dark ladder in?
Number 1 for me.
Okay, Victor.
Yeah, I guess Ash will follow if nobody else is rushing up there.
All right.
I think Tav is not going to be too far behind Victor since he's the only hit Victor and the two people who tend to heal her the most.
If I may not be wise to send people with questionable vision down first.
That's valid.
I think that's a good idea.
So maybe our good old drow friend up there might be a little bit more inept to go first.
Yeah, not to steal your thunder.
Okay.
No, please.
I'll slightly back out of the way. I'll go down second.
So Eric's going first, and then who's second? Victor.
I'll go second.
Okay, and then Tav wants to stay close to Victor.
Victor and Ash, either of them. My two healers.
Okay. So I mean, yeah, I guess in that, then who is going third?
I'll go
Um,
third unless Ash wants.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You rush up there, I'll wait.
All right. I'll sandwich myself between you two.
And then I'll go in my normal place where Rainier will be above me.
So Zylander bringing up the rear then. Huh?
Bringing up the
Surprise.
rear.
Okay.
Just where he likes it.
You do sort
they
of
said
like
bringing up the rear, not up the. Anyway,
Damn. Okay, so you guys make your way, and as you get to the bottom of this ladder, unfortunately, you do have to drop down into a thin channel, with a bunch of sludge in it. There's really no other way to do it, unfortunately.
I mean, I can make some sort of like constitution check if you want, but I imagine that this isn't really even all that bad for Varys.
Yeah,
This is not his first ride.
No, I think Varith is definitely fine. Okay.
Oh,
and
Pitch black.
yeah, so you have a torch, right, Victor?
Yeah, I do.
That is still running. Okay, and does anyone else have any light?
Can produce a flame with prestidigitate if we need.
Yeah, I think we have 2 other torches, so I'm just gonna leave mine off for now.
Okay, so Victor has a torch, and who else has a torch?
think that's all.
Our guest rapier wielder.
Okay,
Oh,
give
yeah.
him a torch. Be a torch carrier. Come on, no. There it is.
I think we should go shopping for some lanterns once we get out of these sewers if we're gonna keep doing this.
Zylander pulls out a hooded lantern.
Like this one?
Oh, that would have been useful.
I'm sorry. I just thought everybody could see. I'm not very perceptive.
Okay, so what kind of thing do you have, Zylander?
A hooded lantern.
Okay, and how much light is it emitting?
All of it. How do I check?
I know if you put the hood on it, it goes in a straight line further than it would if you had it
I
uncovered.
can find out. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Hooded lantern, what does this thing say?
Oh, yeah, you can lower
says
it to dim
30
light,
feet
5
radius, and if I do dim, it'll do additional 30.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
does.
like go
As
around
an
with a
action, you
straight
can
line.
lower the hood, reducing it to 5 feet. Okay. So it starts off as 30 feet and 30 feet. And then if you want to shrink it from there, let me know.
Well, I'm gonna hand it off. I don't need it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll take it.
mine will fix
Here you go, little buddy.
those
Thank you.
off.
Little buddy's a grown ass man. He's not a child. Don't make this mistake again.
I will honestly ask too and look down. As I'm looking down at Ash, how much deeper in the water is he than us?
Oof. You guys are like ankle deep, and he's like calf deep.
Oh, okay, that's not as bad as I thought.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
worried
nobody's
it was like he
waist
was
deep in
swimming.
this stuff.
I was legit worried he was swimming.
You're riding on Victor's shoulders.
Yeah.
Man, that feels familiar. Back to Heather.
Incredible. I wish I could remember that time.
Oh. Listen, I had to do what I had to do.
Sorry.
You guys wouldn't have had your wedding if I did.
Okay. All right. Great.
What a guy.
Okay, so you guys find yourself in this nasty hallway, and you can kind of see ahead some sort of area where this maybe like branches out a bit. How are you guys moving through here? Are you sneaking and trying to sneak? Or are you just sort of clomping along? Is someone walking ahead? What's your plan here?
I'm having PTSD from Sneak.
This can only go great. I am going to take the lead here and kind of go a little bit ahead, and I'd like to be checking for traps along the way.
Okay. How far ahead of Victor do you go?
Probably 10, 15 feet. Nothing crazy, but just enough that way if a trap goes off, I hopefully don't inflict damage on anybody else, you know.
All right.
And
yeah.
Ash is gonna slide up right behind Victor and his clanky armor and just constantly provide guidance.
Okay. Gotcha.
Use the force, Luke.
Okay, yeah, so you sort of swap places with Tav and reach out and provide guidance on the sneak check. Okay, so we'll start with Varith. Actually, I guess everybody give me a stealth check as you're trying to sneak through here.
Nothing can go wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh no!
It all went wrong. Both of them
Brutal.
got 4.
Okay, Victor, though, you do have guidance, so you can roll a d4 and add it to that. 2. Okay, so you've got a total of a 6. All right.
Yeah, you have
Your
disadvantage because you're
disadvantage.
heavy armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm on the other side. I got
Yeah.
6.
Yep.
It all went wrong.
You still beat Tav though. so.
Tab's over here like, I've never been in a sewer.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys do begin to make your way forward, and Tav,
at
give me a
this stuff.
perception check for
Isn't it
Yeah,
neat?
she's like singing as we go through.
Full-scale Disney princess moment back there.
And Tav, give me a perception check
Oh,
as you're
God.
looking for traps.
You mean me?
Yes,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry. Well, that is a nat 20. I meant to say Vareth, though.
Damn it.
No, it's
I'm
fine. We'll
sorry,
take it.
but-
It's fine. It's fine. Tav, you do not see any traps. Vareth, give us a perception check as well.
No,
I will. One day, I will learn you guys' names. I promise.
14 for
Okay.
that
Yeah, you also do not see any traps here.
Excellent.
Okay.
Tally ho.
All right, y'all are moving forward.
As he's sneaking forward, is he doing any like hand signals or anything for us to follow him?
Actually, no. And I'll tell you why. He's really used to working alone, so he doesn't think to give hand signals.
Incredible.
Hey,
If you
Vareth,
didn't
are
already
there any
have
traps up
inspiration,
there?
I'd give you inspiration. Okay.
If you actually yell at, he's gonna might be startled like.
Okay.
No, none.
You'll be the first to know.
Thank you.
I feel like that's
Oh,
also
man.
slightly an insult, to be honest.
Okay, so you
No,
guys
I mean,
are
you're gonna see me get fucking yeeted by a trap.
okay. You guys are making your way through here. Vareth, you start to see this hallway open up a bit.
Sewage pass and we're street bound.
You do see the hallway begin to open up a bit. And you see that the main sewers tunnel expands into what looks like it's going to be a circular hub. As you guys make your way in. And as you kind of get close in here, Vareth, you do see that there are... actually, sorry, go ahead and make another perception. No, I'll just use your old one for you. You do see there appear to be... It looks like there might be like an arrow smith of some kind, like looking into this room.
So he's gonna stop right there and as quietly, which he's quiet by nature anyway, but he's gonna relay that information. Just say, they may have a lookout.
You got it, sir.
I look at what?
I'm definitely looking out as I'm like looking up and down Rainier.
Did you see somebody?
We're all gonna die down here.
We all float down here.
Arrow slits. I don't know. They're called something. I don't remember. Like
Murder holes?
I mean,
Sure.
I think arrow slits is the
Is
nomenclature
it?
I would typically use.
okay.
They may have some other...
I thought there was something else,
Name,
but
but-
it's fine.
Did it just not go away from before? Or did you put initiative order on the screen?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Would you like me to get you a box? Anyway,
Tad's like jumping in the water to try and see around Victor.
I mean, listen, I gave you the information. I don't know what else you want. That's all I guess.
I've never seen
so
an arrow
are there-
slit.
Are there other arrow slits in the hall that we're in, or just ahead?
No, you have not seen any arrow slits anywhere. Slits anywhere else in the hall.
Well, how do we get past that?
Somebody's in there. They're gonna see as soon as we walk in.
I have an idea. I could send my mage hand out. Maybe they'll hit the mage hand and we'll get the round of surprise on them.
The idea.
Is it going to help if they're on the other side of a wall?
Mm-hmm. Also, if anything,
I don't know. I can wave at
casting-
them.
Casting might give us away faster than if we try and sneak past the arrow hole.
Yeah, but then they've wasted their action and then we can go.
Okay, hold on. And Varys gonna as quietly as possible whisper to his jacket. I think you could take a look.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
You have a furry companion? Wait,
Could be hairless
yeah.
True.
or feathered.
Also true.
Shoot. Sorry, I'm looking something up.
Oh, he is a princess.
It's a fucking flamingo. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, you hear a quiet voice say, "Well, all right." I think he had a hidden accent. It wasn't just deep, right? That's what I was trying to look up. Is what voice?
I
he
don't
used.
remember.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, yeah. Oh no. Maybe that was it. I don't. I actually don't remember.
I think it was like low pitched in British.
Probably.
Pretty sure. I know it wasn't high pitched. We had a discussion about which would be funnier. Okay. And
Is it a space hamster? Is this Minsk? Do we have a Minsk?
Spoon just
Do I
comes out
sound
of his-
Russian to you?
Spoon just pops out of his jacket pocket or fork.
Shovel.
Shovel.
okay.
Oh, well.
Porticus.
I'm giving him advantage on the stealth
Aw.
roll because he's very small.
Where is he? I want to see him.
You don't see him. He's very small.
Oh.
I mean, I guess make a perception check, and if you beat a 19, you can see him.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
Bless. It ain't happening. Nope.
Damn it! So close.
Yeah. So I don't even know if you guys hear Vareth talk to this thing. Vareth just says like, "Hang on a second," and then sort of like hunkers down for a moment, and
Well, if Tav doesn't know what's happening, Tav's gonna go, I could make a minor illusion. Make them think that there's nothing out the window.
okay.
Why are we standing here? What's happening?
It's like taking a toddler on a field trip.
But
Okay.
Mom said I could get one thing at the store.
Yeah, that's really solid. I guess I gotta roll. There's lots of secret rolls happening. It's fine.
Hey, Tav, we gotta be quiet.
Can you see what's happening?
I think Vareth is checking stuff out. I don't know what he's
Okay.
doing, but give him a minute.
Yeah, so Vareth, you hear you hear the voice come back and say, "Oh, all right, well, I couldn't really see the arrow slit you pointed at, but there's actually another arrow slit to the south. There's a goblin behind that one."
Thanks. And then he's gonna stand up after retrieving, and he's gonna walk back. That way, we're not doing this whole across the thing. We can assume that they are definitely guarded. There is a arrow slit to the north and south wall, and there's a goblin in the south one.
I have an idea. I could make a minor illusion in front of the one where there is a goblin and make it look like there's nothing behind the bars as we sneak past.
Do you think that'll work?
I like the idea.
Pretty
I'd
good
be willing to
idea.
try.
Okay, so your plan is to essentially do the put a painting of the room over
on the security
camera trick.
Yep.
Okay, you can do a 5-foot cube. Yeah, that'll okay on this. Okay, all right. And of the two arrow slits, you're doing this on which one?
The one that has a known goblin.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we should decide which direction we want to go first, right?
That's true. Yeah.
I didn't see the symbol anywhere up there, did I? Or
No.
okay.
You saw the symbol leading into this area.
Yeah,
But since then, haven't really seen it again.
I figured. I was just curious.
Okay. So I will say, in order to put that minor illusion there, Tav, you're gonna have to maneuver yourself into a position where you can actually see where you're putting it.
Yeah, and it's within 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, correct. So yeah, I guess I'll start walking. Which way was the goblin? You said to the south?
He's just gonna nod.
Yeah. You were
Right.
told that it's kind of right around the corner there to the south, Barrett.
Perfect. All right. Then it's around the corner, you said?
Yes.
All right. She's going to sit very slowly. I can't see it from here, right?
I think it's kind of tough, right? You could kind of
Yeah.
poke your head around. I'm going to move
Mhm.
you halfway. You can kind of see from there that it's
Okay.
right here
Yep.
as you peek around the edge.
Yep. All right, I'm casting it.
Okay. All right. Make a. Well, let's see. Oh, somebody trying to see through it just has to make a check against your spell. Okay. So if there's anything trying to check on this,
Please be
well,
stupid.
actually, we know, I guess, right?
Please be
He's
stupid.
making what, an intelligence versus your? Yes. Okay. What is your
Yeah.
spell save DC?
14. Please be stupid. Please
Okay.
be stupid.
All right. You do not hear anything that sounds like somebody figured out what. You don't hear what's happening? Get 'em, boys, kind of a situation. So whatever.
Tad's going to turn around and just go. Thumbs
Okay.
up.
And then
She's so proud of herself.
what next, gang? Is Tav moving in? Are you waiting for other people to
She's
move
waiting.
ahead of you?
She's
Okay.
waiting for him.
Okay. Who's going in first?
Damn. And he's just gonna walk.
I think Zylander would not be far behind in this instance, seeing as he can see in the dark and rogue things.
Okay. So yeah, Zylander, you scooch up past Tav. What about everybody else?
Yeah, Ash will push on Victor and be like, "Let's go."
And honestly, and it's just I just imagine a kid trying to push a couch.
All right.
Pushing the back of his legs.
Okay, well, we're gonna make an executive decision because again, he's not used to working in groups. We're gonna step directly out here,
Okay.
and you know what? I'm gonna make an educated guess and go south.
Okay. Well,
Fuck.
I see him. Oh no! Oh no!
all right. So roll initiative.
Oh, no.
As soon as I took that step, I was like, "Ah, shit! I see him in
There he is. I will say
Oh,
it is very funny because the notes in the thing say if the adventurers make a lot of noise in this area. So I'm like, yeah, I think everyone narrating their own shouting qualifies.
Look, I rolled a 4 on stealth.
No, I
wasn't
get it.
gonna pretend.
I respect it. I do respect it.
dude, this is bad initiative.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't do great there.
I got a nat one there as well. But I'm going to use my amulet of Meliliki.
okay. Myliki?
Yeah.
Licky licky.
And that's
Don't you talk about her that way.
that's 1d4, right?
I believe yes. I think that's
So I have an initiative of 6.
okay.
Again, 1 over 10.
So here's what I do want to do real quick. There's one thing I need to know from Varith. If you would make a perception check. It's going to be tough. You got to beat a 23 on this bad boy.
Jesus.
Oh, you did it. Okay, you are not surprised because you see him as he sees you.
Incredible.
And he looked at me.
And sort of like you, as you move in, you can kind of see there, this gray thing in the middle is like a pillar in this little rounded area. So it's like as you started moving from here, as you move out over here, you like barely see him. He has 3/4 cover from the arrow slit, but you also have 3/4 cover from him from the pillar. So that puts us in interesting. So you are not surprised, which I'm going to say means none of you are surprised this round, because Vareth can alert everybody as you move through.
I just see the fucking Metal Gear Solid. Beep. You know, the fucking...
Yeah, 100%. The little exclamation point. Okay, all right. So with that, Ash, you are the first person who has a reaction time here as you hear Vareth's alert.
All right. Well, he's just gonna run down the hall here, and that's 25 feet of movement.
Right.
And from there, I don't think I can see anything currently.
You can barely see the edge of this guy. He has 3/4 cover.
Okay.
So you could try to shoot at that dude.
So that, I guess, is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just try to blast him with the flame again.
Okay. Yeah, it is. I think he gets a +5 to his AC from this.
Okay. That was only a 13, so that's
So that does
probably gonna
not
miss.
hit.
All right, and I think that's all I can do for now.
Okay. Well, this guy is going to take a shot at Vareth, who were the first one that he saw. You have 3/4 cover, so whatever your AC is +5 here. What is your AC? Or does a 21 hit? I guess is the question.
21 will hit, yes.
Okay.
That's a
Damn,
21
this
hit.
this guy is rolling bonkers.
Jesus. We're level
that
one,
is-
sir.
Yeah. That is 7 points of piercing damage, Vareth.
Oof.
Jesus. Oh, this ain't good.
Yeah,
This ain't
Goblin
good.
ambush from the arrow slits is a bad time.
Oh.
Okay, Victor.
Question, because I did get +2 on mine. So I actually go up to 6.
Yes. So then between you and Victor, you guys can decide who goes first.
Victor can go first.
I got a -1 on dexterity, so I'll let you have that win.
Damn, all right, fine.
Okay, Zylander goes first.
Do you have a positive on any of your stats? -1 on Dex and initiative.
The rest of them.
Well, initiative is basically dex.
Oh, is
Initiative
it?
is a dex
Okay.
check, so that's why that is.
Oh Jesus. Okay. So 5, 10, 20. I can go right there. So boop. Wait, I can't see him from right there though, can I?
I'm going to say anyone in this, like, anyone in any of these squares with the anyone in those areas can see well enough to shoot him. It's just the 3/4 cover. You know what I mean?
Do I have cover here if I stand right here?
You don't have cover from him if you stand right there now.
If I stand right here, do I have cover from him?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll
Yeah,
stand
so
right here.
you but like so you would have to like move out and then move back because like you
Okay.
can't shoot if you have full cover from him, he has full cover from you, right? Like you can't shoot through this gray pillar, which is like
Gotcha. It's
pillar
like
of
a gotcha.
like a column.
I'll go here then.
Okay.
And I will short bow him.
All right. Also, as you guys get up here, you can see that this is a door. I guess I should describe this area. So this main sewer tunnel sort of expands into this circular hub. You do see this pair of arrow slits carved into its outer walls. And then you see 2 passages continuing on to the north and south. These are 2 passages kind of like the ones you guys came in. And then you see a door in the stone wall on a ledge to the west. So that's what this is right here. Oof.
That one.
Brutal. Yeah, so you shoot and it kind of like doesn't really make it into the arrow slit very well. And sort of
Okay.
pings. Anything else? Any other
I'm
movement?
gonna use
or was
my
that it?
last movement back to be 3/4 cover over here.
Okay. Well, that's total cover from that one.
Oh, well, I've got total
But
cover.
you are standing right in front of this other arrow slit. However, that's the one that has the thing on
illusion
it.
over it.
So
Cool.
anyway, okay, Victor, you're up.
Please don't start looking.
So let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, I think.
Okay, yeah, seems fine to me.
Am I not seeing the goblin?
He's like in this arrow slit. If you have any kind of ranged
Sorry, I
attack,
thought he was south.
well, there is one to the south, but none of you can see him because of the minor illusion in front of his arrow slit. But that also means he can't see you. So,
I can't see you. You can't see me.
Yeah, a little bit of a.
Well, I want to see
situation.
if this is possible to do. So
Okay.
if I go there instead, can I stab my longsword through the slit?
I'm gonna say yes, but with disadvantage. So he doesn't have cover in this situation because it's not a ranged attack. But you are trying to stab into this arrow slit at physical range. So
Okay.
you do have disadvantage on trying to do that.
Okay. And disadvantage is.
You click it and it'll roll both numbers. and
Oh,
we'll
that's
take the
right.
lower
You
one.
take the lower one. Okay.
Damn.
18.
Yeah, 18 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that 20 though. Oof.
Yeah, we're not going to take the crit damage on this, even though it'll tell us what it is. Okay, so this is 11. 11 is enough. You lunge into this, and you feel your sword connect with this goblin in there, and you sort of hear like, and then a gurgle, and then
I'll just be
nothing.
like, I do believe he is dead.
Okay.
Damn, Victor.
Gosh dang.
Um.
That reminds me
That
of
was
when I
cool.
absolutely like slit that one Kinku.
All right.
Mine.
Tav, you are up.
All right. Tav is probably gonna move on up a little bit so she can see what's going on for a second. Can I occupy the same space as the halfling, or is
No.
that I can just move through it?
No, you can
I
move
forget
through
how-
it.
Okay, I can move through it.
Yeah. There is, I think it's like Lightfoot halflings get a thing where they can move through hostile spaces because they're
Okay.
small. But
Yeah. So I still can't see anything. So I'm probably just gonna be heading towards the door, I suspect.
yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
You
yeah,
do
that's-
have to kind of, I think it maps out mathematically maybe the same, but you do have to go around that center square.
Yeah, I think in the end it's still a 30 because it's it's a 10. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got enough movement to get there.
All right.
And then I guess I don't see anybody else
Yeah.
to hit.
Well, so underneath of where Xylandor is where that other arrow slit is, but you
Correct.
have it basically blinded off with this minor illusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay, thank you.
Ash was with,
yeah.
So yeah, you can drop the minor illusion at will if you want, and
Nah.
then whatever,
Unless, Well,
or
Um,
you could action dash and try to go open the door. Like there's a lot of choices here, or you can just stick it out where you're at. You can ready it, whatever you want to do.
I guess I'll probably try and open the door, although this feels also iffy.
Okay. Do you have enough movement to get there, or do you have to dash to do it?
Shoot, where did I start at?
And the door is here.
I think I started here, right?
All right. Let's. So if you were here, yeah, you can get to the door.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right, then I'll do that.
Okay.
To open.
I have.
I'm just flashing back to the last time we opened doors in the campaign and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
Giant goblin sitting there eating food.
Okay.
Or giant ninja girl.
This door opens. It's not locked or trapped, and you see a little hallway.
Great.
That kind of goes in 5 feet and turns north.
Wonderful. Yeah. Then I can't see anything else to do anything, I don't think. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Oh, did I not roll Rainier's initiative?
Oh boy.
I could have sworn I did. I
Low
did.
boys all
All right, sorry,
left
Rainier.
behind.
Oh, he rolled a 15. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and have him take his turn now, and then he's just gonna move in here, and then I guess he'll like dash and back you up. Okay. All right. That brings us to Vareth.
I'm muted. God damn it. Okay.
You got this. Professional streamer.
Yeah, totally. I would be going towards the door as well.
Okay.
I heard the other one die, and this one's still indisposed, so.
He's really like filing his nails. Like doesn't know anything's going on.
Well, he's heard stuff at this point, but he has to. You're safe before he can see through that hole. So
That's fair.
okay, so you move in there. Yeah, you move up and into this hallway. You see another arrow slit up here, leading seemingly as you kind of look into the same place where that other goblin was. We'll take that off there. Boop. You can kind of see that, and you are up to another door right there. Sorry, I didn't make that clear. This spot right here, there's a door.
Okay. I would like to open it, but can I open it quietly?
Sure. Make a stealth check.
20.
Okay, yeah. With a 20, you open the door, and you can kind of now see into this other hallway that splits left and right. And as you look down, you see this kind of messy room with like rusty weapons and armor and sort of like threadbare clothing that is kind of like a bunch of goblin junk kind of strewn about.
Cool.
Okay. And now this goblin is going to try to see through this illusion again.
Don't be smart. Don't be smart.
That is a 19.
Oh, too smart. Too smart.
So he is able to see through the illusion.
And if I just put like my hand up and cover the hole.
So there he is.
Quick, everybody dance.
And he actually, but I think it takes his action. Does it take his action to do? What is it? Let me look at the.
Yeah, it uses its action to
Yeah,
examine.
so that does take his
Woo!
turn.
Look at that.
Nice.
So with
Sick.
that, or at least it takes his action. So he is going to take his own movement. And
Uh-oh, he's coming our way.
as Zylander, you can see he moves back. He opens a door
Uh-oh.
behind himself. Oh, I forgot to do some stuff here. Hang on, gang.
Never forget to do stuff.
No, it's bad.
You hear that, Jason?
I forgot to do some walls. Great. Okay.
Oh, so I probably shouldn't see what I see right now?
Yep.
I didn't see nothing.
I didn't see nothing.
To be fair, I don't know what I
And
saw,
then-
so...
Fine. I think.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of sludge.
It better not be no damn sludge.
Okay,
I mean,
well, I meant
Okay,
the
I think
green.
that
I meant
that
the
should
green
fix the
goopy
problem. I
Oh.
think.
sewage.
It was a shambling mound. That's what.
Yes, that was the Shambling Mound area. Unfortunately, there's 30 Shambling Mounds, and they're all coming for you. Anyway, so he opens the door and moves, and then kind of passes out of your sight, Zylander.
Thank God for that.
Okay. And then this.
Just
that.
warms my heart. Ace, nothing can warm that icy heart.
Okay. And then that is Ash.
All right, a bit of a logistical question. So, Ash typically is holding a shield, but he had a lantern in the other hand. But he casted a spell last turn, so either he had to put down the lantern or put away the shield. We're in sludge, though. Is there a place it would have made sense to set a lantern down? Or should we assume he had to sling a shield over his shoulder?
I think it would have been the shield, yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, you would have been blind.
I mean, unless you want to put the lantern down in the sludge. And it
Yeah, I
would
don't
go
want to,
out.
like,
Please don't
ruin
ruin
it,
my
but
lantern.
Kind of
yeah,
be
if there was,
unlightable.
like...
Yeah, so there's not really a
he'll-
ledge. There's like this gray stuff over here is a ledge that you can get out of, but
All right, so we will assume his AC is 2 points lower, and he is shieldless currently.
okay.
All right. So, with that, I think he's just gonna kind of move over here with the crowd and prepare a produce flame.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot you can prepare spells. That's a smart thing.
All right, this goblin is dead. Goodbye. Rainier is going to. I guess he's going to look at you guys and kind of ask you, do you want me to bring up the rear and guard it, or do you want me to go with Vareth? Sort of asking if you want him to like back up Vareth or stay and kind of guard the rear.
I'd say go with Vareth.
I would say back up Vareth, yeah.
Right.
Gives me a chance to see your rear, so.
My God.
Oh.
Okay. Rainier runs up behind Vareth and readies an attack if anything comes within 5 feet of him. Zylander, you're up.
Do I see? Is this the only doorway that I see?
Let's see. You can see there's another arrow slit pointing a different direction. So this seems like a guard room that can look out into multiple other hallways. But you only see the one door there.
When I'm in the sludge, though, is this door the only one that I can see that everybody went in?
If you want to take your action to do an investigation check to look for any other doors, you can.
I don't.
Okay. Then yes.
So I start here then, and I'm gonna count this. So 5, right? 5, and then that's 10. So that's 15 to go here. 20, 25, and I'll ready my my short bow.
Okay. And Victor.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna bring up the rear here and 5, 10, 15. And I can't occupy the same space as Ash, right? I could just move through it if I wanted to.
Correct. Yeah, you can't land in the same spot as somebody else.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop here then. And yeah, from that, I guess my turn's over.
Okay. Tav, you're up.
Yep. Tav's gonna keep on keeping on. Turn the corner here. And then because of how big everybody is, can I walk past them?
Yeah, you can squeeze through your
okay.
spaces.
All right. Then I.
Otherwise, it gets obnoxious. Oh, you can't go straight right through there. That's an arrow.
Oh.
That's a second arrow.
Oh, that's
slit.
an arrow slit. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's okay.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
So
where Vareth is the doorway into the next hallway.
Okay, so that's so I took 5. This is another 10. Okay, all right, yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then I think I can go left or right.
Yes. So left goes down into this square room. It's got kind of like rusty weapons and like clothes and junk kind of all over the place. And then north leads into this like guard room where you can see it's kind of like where the goblin was. That it's just like a kind of an empty room with arrows slits in it.
Yeah, danger ahead. I'll go ahead and go in it.
Okay.
And ready my firebolt because we ready actions.
Gotcha. All right, Vareth.
Well, I'm kind of hurting, so we're gonna take 5 up. And my intention is to stand here and ready a longbow attack.
Okay.
I definitely ain't running up there in the midst of everything. Thank you very much.
Okay. Ash.
Wow, that came back around fast.
We ain't doing much.
Yeah, I haven't heard any noise from up ahead, so I guess Ash will yell. No, I guess we don't want to yell. I don't know what to do.
I know.
So. Ooh.
But we're still in initiative order?
For the time being, yes.
Apparently.
Okay, all right, just making sure.
Well, guess we'll run in here with everybody else. Oh man, this is wow. Whoa.
Yeah, sort of
It's a
like a
party.
Z-shaped hallway there.
All right, what are we doing, guys? You see
Looking for
anything?
goblins.
Okay, I think Rainier is gonna kind of like come through and just sort of like guard the north hallway here, readying his actions. And he's gonna say, looks like it goes to the right up ahead. I don't see or hear anything. Zylander.
I'm gonna move in with everybody else. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Hey, buddy. And then I'm gonna ready my rapier.
Okay. And Victor, bringing up the rear.
Yeah. Also, I did want to point out because Ash said it earlier. Technically, my AC is actually going to be 16 temporarily because I would have had to put my shield away as well.
Gotcha.
Mm.
Okay.
And I think for me, I'm going to, like when you see it in the movies where I'm kind of like almost walking backwards as I'm trying to, watch for everything and just kind of stop about right here.
Okay. All right. And go ahead.
Oh, one more thing. Actually, I'm going to move one more spot, and I'm going to use Lay on Hands on Varith for the only one I got left. So take 1 hit point.
And I'll take it.
Okay. All right. And at this point, you guys take a breath, take a moment. Don't hear anything. We are
How's
out of
Spirit
initiative.
looking?
And we are out of initiative. And actually, if it's okay with everybody, I know we're getting close to our end time here, but I actually need to take a bio break. If you guys want to talk about how Varith's doing while we do that. So we will be back in just a couple of minutes, gang. Oh. I hit the button too early. We're going to take a couple of 5 minutes. We'll be back at 6:15 or so.
Sweet.
All right, we'll see you then.
Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together they will write their own tale of glory rent asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. What was
Yes. Hello. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. You're back from break. You are out of initiative now. And wherever that other goblin went, you don't know. But for the time being, everything seems quiet. What would you like to do?
I'm
There's
gonna
still a hall
go.
to the north, right?
Yes.
All right. Well, we want to check this side. We got to figure out where that other goblin went.
Zylander's gonna loot the goblin's corpse.
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Is there anything on it?
Make an investigation check.
10.
And the goblin has 3 copper pieces in a tiny threadbare pouch on his little belt.
Okay. I'll take my 3
He's
copper
doing well
pieces.
for himself.
Okay, now I'm gonna group back up with the thing and be like, he didn't have much.
I feel like maybe going south might be the best route. It seemed like, I guess it was the southernmost one that ran off southward, perhaps.
The southern one went southward.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Ah, yes, I did share that information. Because I don't think I
Sure.
ever said I did. But
Oh, you didn't? Oh, I'm sorry.
I do
Sorry.
now.
Sorry.
I meant to, and I honestly, my brain was like, yeah, I shared that with them because Pixel said it out loud, you know?
Sorry.
Well, we're on this side. Do we want to finish checking the rooms here before we venture elsewhere?
Okay.
Here's my
Look for
thing.
the goblin.
I'm mostly concerned about time and how many. Let's see, it's clear that we're known now, right? What are the likelihoods that they're going to go make sure their prisoner is silent after?
Are these the people that we think are working for the people that have our friend?
Well, I thought we were coming to the
Almost.
sewers to find him.
It's almost guaranteed that these goblins were the Xanthars, yes.
Yeah, well, that other one knows we're here, so we should probably go find him before he goes and
Yes.
brings back some friends.
Mm-hmm.
We should chase him
All right,
down.
it's settled then. Let's go.
Okay. So where are y'all headed? Back out into the area?
I think so. Because there was. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this way.
All right.
Yes.
We're gonna go south.
I'm
You're
gonna
the
wait
one
for
who saw
our
him?
mighty leader. I guess I'll go first. And I'm gonna sneak.
Yeah, so Vareth's got like an arrow in his arm, and he's like tied a piece of his shirt around it or whatever. He's like broke off the shaft. It's like, yeah, you're going to go first.
Buddy.
Yeah, so
How bad are you
Zylander.
hurting?
Sorry, go ahead.
How bad are you hurting, Vareth?
You know, it's
You
not the
took
worst
a-
I've ever felt, but it's I definitely shouldn't be leading the pack.
Did you take an arrow to the knee?
All right.
No, it's in
well,
my forearm. I understand.
Ash is gonna cast Good Berry and produce 10 gleaming berries in his hands, and just hold them out and say, take as many as you want. They'll heal you up.
Okay, I'm gonna take 6 of them.
How many do those good berries heal?
1 point.
One is
per-
1 hit point.
Zylander will kind of like sheepishly like look over and be like, "Can I have 2 of those, please?"
Of course.
You know, for once, I'm not bleeding.
My back was still hurting a little bit, you know. I did get telekinetically blasted into a cistern.
Yeah.
Are you saying you got your back blown out by that goblin?
No, I'm saying I got my back blown out by a weird little eye creature and his eyeballs.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, Zylandor.
Wait,
sorry, go
wait.
ahead.
Last thing, and I promise. Zylander will look back and be like, "But I'm not opposed to getting my back blown out," and like looks towards Rainier.
I swear, the next stop for you is a goddamn brothel.
This is painful to watch.
I guess make a persuasion check.
Please. 20!
20. I think maybe like there's so much going on. I think you clock that like that is actually slang that Rainier understands. I think a lot of what you've said, it's like almost like there's a class linguistic differential a little bit of just like he kind of grew up in these like high noble spaces and didn't know a lot of like what the slang terms were.
Oh, so he
If
didn't
that makes any
understand what I
sense.
just said? Or he does?
But he gets that and sort of like, oh, I mean, like, and he kind of knew, like, you've done a bunch of things, but that, like, it's sort of like, he's been distracted.
Saving me from falling into
So, but I
things.
think with that, he just kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow.
Mm. Okay, and I sneak.
Okay, so give me a stealth check.
20, nat 20.
Jesus. Okay, and give me a perception check.
16.
Damn. All right, I got to give it to you on a 16. You find out you can tell actually as you're about to head further south is a secret door
Secret tunnels.
right next to you.
Oh my
Secret
god.
door right next to you on the wall.
Incredible.
I touched the door. Can I open it?
Yeah, you can
like
open
is
it.
it like pressure sensed? I don't know.
Yeah, you can open it. It doesn't say
Okay.
what the mechanism to open it is, but once you've found it, you can open it. Yes.
I opened it.
Okay.
Hell
Guys,
yeah.
I found a door.
Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna go inside the door. Oh, hey, wait a minute. This looks familiar.
Yeah, so
Uh-oh.
you are looking out into a different room, which I need to get to in my notes.
What do
Okay.
you mean when you say familiar?
So-
as in, I saw a goblin running into this kind of general direction.
Yeah.
Ah,
So,
great.
are you guys yelling at each other or talking quietly?
No, we're talking quietly.
I'm not yelling.
Okay, great.
So I'm gonna kind of wait for everybody to come in with me, as I assume they would.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Um,
let me just describe it for you here real quick. So, in the middle of this otherwise empty room that you're looking into, you can see a stone pillar carved with a small symbol. Once again, it is the perfect circle with 10 equidistant spokes radiating outward from the circumference, on the circumference. And in the middle of the circle, you can see a small circular indentation that bears passing resemblance to a lidless eye. And then in this room, you can kind of, well, what can you see from here? So you can see up into the north is the arrow cubbyhole guard station where that goblin was. The goblin is not visible anywhere that you currently can see. And you can see that at the far edge of this is like a big 10-foot wide archway that does have a sort of like heavy curtain. So it's not even a door, it's just like a heavy curtain that's kind of like over top of the doorway here.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Is that right? It might actually be a door. Hang on.
You said it was no. He said he opened this door over here.
Yeah, the door he originally opened was this one,
Was
and then
this
you
one,
lost track
yeah.
of him because you couldn't see at the angle he was. Okay. Why is this not? Oh, it is a. Sorry, it's not a curtain. It is a big double door in this wall.
Okay. Is it thrown open or
And
is it closed?
no, it is currently closed.
Okay. I'll wait for. Would I recognize that symbol that we've been following, or is that?
Yeah, I
symbol
think
that
everyone would have
recognize?
seen it at
Okay.
this point.
I'm gonna wait for Vareth because he seems to understand what that symbol means.
You got it, dude. Just gotta find you. Where the hell? There you are.
I'm in a secret tunnel. I'm just gonna point in the room and point at the symbol and let him take it from there.
Okay, well, it seems like a good bet to me.
Okay.
What does the symbol mean, my friend?
And just as a quick, I do understand it just to be one of the symbols that the Xanthar use. Yes.
Yes, that's correct. I will also say now that you guys are further into this room, you can also see there is another doorway to the north and another doorway to the west. And then the big double door to the east.
Do we hear anything coming from any direction?
Where are you listening? And give me a perception check.
I'll listen through this. big
And also,
door
is
right
everybody
here.
trying to stealthily?
Oh, I am in stealth.
Okay. Yeah,
At the moment.
Xylander's got I'm gonna say Xylander's nat 20. I'm gonna give everybody advantage on this from that.
Hey,
We're gonna reward a stealth 20. Nat 20 around here.
23, 16, 22.
You want to know what I got? I got a 20 and a 1.
Oof. Good
That's
for
for my two
good for that 20 then.
cases.
Okay.
All right, party.
I guess I should have Rainier do stealth.
Who didn't roll?
I
Victor.
hadn't rolled yet.
Oh, I did perception. So I was
And that's a
listening at the door.
23. Yeah, and then also anyone who's trying to be stealthy, give me a stealth.
Looks like a 14.
That is actually going to be the 17 because your advantage disadvantage cancels out. So we're going to take that
Yeah.
17 on Victor.
And 24 for Jason on his stealth check.
Yeah, I got a 23 perception, 24 stealth.
Okay.
And then I need to roll perception for the door that I am standing at.
Yeah.
10.
10. Okay. So Ash, with your high perception, you actually don't hear anything at all coming from the door. You're pretty confident no one is in there.
Cool.
And Tav, you were also listening at that same door, or was that a different door?
Nah, yeah, it's
Same door. Okay. Yeah, so you both are pretty confident that there's nothing in that room. Xylandor, with a 10, I'm going to say that you don't have a good sense of what it is that you're hearing.
oh,
But you do hear, like, movement, maybe. There are creatures in the room behind the double door. Victor, your 17 perception on that north door, you also don't hear anything and feel pretty confident that it is empty of creatures.
We should. I will pass along the information and say we should check out the other doors first.
So, and then Verith, you were investigating this thing in the middle, yeah?
Yeah.
Give me investigation or arcana.
Nat 20.
nice.
Jesus
Hell yeah.
Christ.
God damn.
Okay.
This day to day. That's for
For
sure.
real.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I can't nat 20 for what I want, just for
Right.
what I need.
So you actually can kind of detect this, Verith, that the indentation in the like column is part of a like magical enchantment. If a particular object is pushed into, like, if a key, it's not key shaped, but if whatever fits properly in that space is pushed in there, then you feel like a like teleportation portal opens up in the south wall. You kind of look, and almost like Elden Ring, where you sometimes see like an archway just in a wall that's got like wall there, but you're like, you kind of look at that and are like, nowhere else in this entire place has had that kind of architecture, like of like a bricked up archway. And you can detect, I think, with your like background, you are familiar with like underground and underdark type, aberrant and weird different like magical things happening. On that nat 20, I'm gonna give you something nasty. The thing that enchanted this particular magical like teleportation circuit, whatever this is, was a mind flare. You get a real sort of like, again, coming from the Underdark, you've seen that kind of handiwork before, and you're just like, shit, this is nasty.
When you say mind flare, that's like the Emperor.
Baldur's Gate, yeah.
Yeah.
All the things that were on the ship you start on, those things.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I would tread carefully.
Well,
I think
that's
that
pretty. Sorry,
the-
go ahead.
The thing that enchanted this is not something we want to meet down here.
Why not? What's the thing?
This column seems to be enchanted to create a teleportation circle in the wall over there. And I'm almost positive it's a mind flayer's work.
Mind flare.
We should bring it to justice.
Why do you think it needs justice?
Why do you think you can take it?
The level 1.
Level 1. Level 1.
I have to admit, it's
This is
And
reminding me of
I'm-
the Mind Flare moment in Baldur's Gate when you find
Yeah.
him on the ground and then you die.
I'm also going to give you one more little piece of information on that Nat 20 there, Vareth.
I wish you would.
It's been used recently.
Oh,
So you don't know if
Okay,
something
just for-
came.
just
You
for
don't know if
flavor,
something
then.
came or went, but it has been used recently.
Fuck.
This is stupid, and it probably doesn't make any sense. Vareth's gonna walk over to the wall and like bend down and rub his finger like against the bottom of the wall. Like,
Yeah.
it's been used recently.
Yeah, and I think there's like as you rub on it, what actually happens is just like a little bit of like almost like static electricity discharging, right? There's like a little bit of like just a little bit of spark, a faint trace of kind of energy like discharges itself when you do that.
You know about mind flayers? What if we're about to encounter one? I've read about them, of course, but I've never met one. Or can I do an
That sounds
Arcana check or a
friendly.
history check?
Yeah, anyone that wants to can make an Arcana check. I think is probably the most relevant here.
15.
20.
That'll do.
That'll do, Donkey.
That'll do.
I'm glad somebody else had a little bit better accent there than I did because mine was not good.
Yeah, a 20. The 20 is definitely enough to get. The Tav, you're familiar with them by reputation. Extremely fearsome creatures. Xylandor, if you guys meet a Mind Flayer, you're dead. You're fucked. It's over. Like, there's no. They
exactly what I just said.
Yeah. Basically, they like enough to know that like they have crazy psychic powers. They can like mind blast people, and it basically like dazes you completely. And then they either wrap their tentacles around your head and eat your brain, or drag you off somewhere and like make you like psychic slave, or they put a tadpole in your brain and turn you into one of them. Those are really the three outcomes, and they're like bad news.
Okay, so maybe if we meet one, let's try and talk before we punt.
And like I think Xylandor, like you would feel like the like highest level, like Durnan could maybe go toe to toe with a Mind Flayer. The Blackstaff, like Archmage of Waterdeep, could
Jesus
probably
Christ.
kick the ass of a Mind Flayer. Like could almost, so like, okay, let me put it to you this way: Durnan would struggle to kill a Mind Flayer. The Blackstaff would almost certainly kill the Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
Those are kind of like,
Yeah.
Those
are good terms for Tav. Tav understands these terms.
So that's kind of what you get out of that 20 there, Xylander.
Oh, okay. Cool. Mind Flare bad.
Okay, very bad, very bad. So perhaps we go in, if it's behind this door, perhaps we go in with diplomacy first.
If it's behind this door, I'm going to run and hit this teleportation thing.
Yeah,
You
we
can't hit
better
it, you don't have the
run.
key.
Yeah, you're gonna need a key for that.
Okay, then I'm going to jump over it and run out the secret door. If there's a Mind Flare on the other side of this, I am not staying in these sewers.
But we have a mission. We have a mission to retrieve a man.
That man is
Man.
dead.
Look, maybe he's not. We gotta find out, okay? All I'm saying is maybe let's not look suspicious and like wipe the blood off of you from the goblin.
I mean,
Okay,
also, you guys can try to like listen at the other door or see if you can peek through it to like get some more information. You don't have to just like open the door and announce
We
yourself.
could do that. Do you
No.
mind if I?
Ash wants to do
please,
that.
after you.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, Ash, go
I'll-
ahead and.
How? This is eye level at the door.
Nice.
Oh my
let's
God.
go.
Damn.
All of us have rolled a net 20.
All right, Ash, you listened very carefully. You hear a couple of different things. You hear a human being, a man, presumably, with a medium to deep voice, grunting and whimpering
Oh,
in pain.
that's our man. That's our boy.
You
I knew
hear
he'd be a whimperer. He's into that.
you hear a strange sort of like if you could imagine, like the paw of a lion, like padding onto stone, except slimy. That you hear some sort of like soft, like not human footstep, but like repeated steppings of like some kind of weird like noise.
Like creature,
boy.
perhaps?
You hear another creature, sort of like breathing heavily. And you hear a third creature that sounds a lot like a goblin to you, probably. That seems like it's trying to like hide, but is kind of a mouth breather. So you're getting sort of like a kind of a noise. But it's like in the pitch range that you as a halfling would understand to be like of a small creature. If that makes
So
sense.
3 creatures total, including the first one with the whimpering.
All day 4 creatures, including the human.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. And then he'll turn around and yeah, hey, there are 4 people in there. I think one's a prisoner or has been hurt. I think one is the goblin that ran back. Sounded like he is grunting. Something slimy is in there too. I don't know. I haven't heard that kind of sound before.
On Slimy's Islander's gonna back up over here.
Slimy like the ones we encountered before? Or slimy like...
So the gazers that you encountered before like hovered through the air. They didn't actually
okay.
have limbs. They have an eyeball, a mouth, and eye stalks, and they hover.
Gazers
They're
are basically like
baby beholder
little
kind of things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're basically
Okay.
the same thing as beholders.
So no, very
So-
different from that. This thing is in contact with the floor, whatever it is.
So real quick, Ash. So we're looking for Floon.
Mhm.
That could be Floon. So if it's Floon, he is going to hear in his mind, cough 3 times. If that's you, Floon, we're here to help.
Oh
How can you
damn!
do that? What's that? What is it? Silent speech. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's a cool trick.
Yeah, you hear back. Oh no, you don't hear anything back, but you do hear like a like a wheezing, bloody 3 coughs.
Oh, gross.
I think that's Floon. He's hurt.
Okay.
Do we want to blast in and grab him and run, or do we want to?
Everything we've seen coming in here has let us know that there are peepholes in almost everything, including into this room. So we should look in these other areas first and see if we can see into this room and see if we can't get some sort of an advantage first before we go in the main entrance.
I ain't hating on that idea.
With that being said, I think Vareth is going to walk up to the door and lean down.
Try and like
No,
under the floor or no?
no, we're gonna second verse same as first, baby.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need you to look under the door.
Okay.
Okay, we're all within earshot this time. Are we seeing anything happen?
Well, first, okay, Victor, you've moved up to that door. Are you opening that?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and open the door.
I ain't seeing shit.
It opens up into a very small room. Straw pallets are on the floor, and there are rusty manacles bolted to the wall.
Oh,
Rusty what?
Lovely.
Manacles,
can I look
like
for
chains, like.
Okay,
Like
thank
50
you.
Shades of Grey, baby.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god.
But you know,
I get that reference more.
Probably ain't nothing, but can I
I got you.
investigate to see if there's a secret room?
in there, yeah. Go ahead and give me a perception check
Oh, whoops, sorry.
or
I did
investigation's fine.
investigation.
No, investigation's fine too. No, you don't see any like hidden doors or any peepholes into other rooms.
Well, I'll just come on back out and say nothing in that room.
Okay, and then Vareth, you are trying to talk to your little friend. I guess anyone that wants to at this point can make a perception check to try to see the little friend who is going to make
20!
Nice.
a. Okay, yeah. the moment is upon us. They do notice as a little mousey comes crawling out of your coat
Oh,
and
it's
says, as
Tom
you
and
say, you
Jerry.
need him to look under the door. Those of you who passed a 10 on your perception check hear a little voice that says, like, all right then, you've got it, boss. And it is going to
I feel
Try
like
to-
a mob boss.
try to sneak,
It's just mice. Anyway.
try to sneak into the other room.
Mice is in plural. You have more than one.
And he's making
Oh.
a stealth check here. 18's not bad. Guess I gotta make some.
Jerry.
Oh, I said. I said like Tom and Jerry. I didn't expect you to name it Jerry.
Well, I think it's Jerry after the
It is.
the flamingo.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually, funnily enough, I didn't even think of Tom and Jerry.
It's the first thing that popped in my head.
I have like 15 fucking black flamingos in my house, so
I see one of them. Just one.
Hmm.
Okay. And Jerry walks in. Does Jerry have? Actually, you don't. There are light sources. Stand by. Let me. Because this room does have light in it. Okay. All right. So, Vincent, can you see?
I can, yes.
Okay. So what you see in here
Oh, hell.
is you see threadbare curtains hanging on the east wall of this long hall, in the middle of which is a muscular half-orc in dingy robe, standing, sort of like holding some sort of torturous implement. Against this, there's a man with red hair, and you see a sort of raised platform to the south, and in the corner by the platform is a disembodied brain with feet.
Oh,
Imagine.
fuck.
And after being in there for a second, Jerry scurries back and says, right, boss, I don't see any, I don't, sorry, he doesn't have like a low class, it's a high class, but low.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he says, right, sorry, boss, I don't see any mind flayer. There's a half-orc, goblin, some weird brain creature with feet, and, it talked to me in my head, and that freaked me the fuck out. So, and he sort of like crawls back up into your coat, and he says, I'm out.
Okay. And for people who did not do the perception, I will regurgitate all that information to them.
I think that if we want to stand a chance at saving Flume from in there, we need to. I'm going to double check this door here that everyone said is clear to see if there's a pathway to kind of view into this room.
Yeah.
Is there a chance we missed a pathway in the hall coming in that could get into that area?
You open it, Zylander, and find another identical room with straw pallets and mana.
Do I notice there's a secret room?
You do not see any secret rooms.
I have an idea.
I will say, Varith. Oh, you can't see it now. Let me put Jerry back on the board for you. Okay. So Jerry also sees that this goblin to the north is guarding a little hallway as if he's expecting something to come from the north. And
Okay.
none of the people in the room really seem focused on the door to the west that you guys would be behind here.
Gotcha.
But the brain did sort of like psychically detect the mouse. So you get the sense that like whatever it is,
Yeah.
you know, sneaking is tough.
Okay, so just real quick on that. The goblin is protecting a hallway to the north. They're going to be expecting us to come that way. We did come through a secret door. They probably assumed that we did. We had no idea this was here. So if we're going to get the drop on them, I think that this is the door to do it.
Agree.
What was that?
But
Sorry.
if we wanted to run, the best way to run is go out the north door.
Which north door?
The one the goblins guarding.
Oh.
Another thing to consider, if there are any survivors, they're going to let the higher-ups in the Xanathars know that we were here, and they'll have seen our faces. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't work that way.
Zylander's gonna like ready his dagger in one hand, rapier in the other, and say, "Survivors who?"
I think we should warm things up a bit for them. And Tab's gonna...
Oh God! This is all made of stone around us this time,
it's
right?
Stone, it's stone. I promise this time it's stone.
I personally can't afford for them to go away with the information that I was here.
Victor will say, let us bring them to justice.
Let us bring them to justice.
I really, like, out of character real quick, want to see Victor absolutely mollywop this door like he did before. And just, like, launch this door open when we go in here.
So it sounds like the plan is to bust the door in and kind of see what happens. Maybe just try and grab Floon and get him out of there, but also try to kill everything you come into contact with.
Sounds like it sounds like it's hellfire or nothing.
So, I guess let me know, like, who right now. Ash and Tav are right next to the door. Do you want to like form a formation of like who's your wedge and like kind of, you know,
Oh yeah, I'm
plan
back here.
who's up in the front?
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Hey,
Like,
hey Varith, do you have a mask?
I don't believe that I do. I usually run around in the dark, and I've never thought to use one.
Do you have
Well, if
disguise
you're trying to
self?
not be seen, that would probably help, right?
Ah, that.
It's true. That's a thing I'll have to consider in the future.
I have, and I'll pull out of my bag. I have like a thing of common clothes, and I can cut up the shirt, and you can make it like a bandana to cover
Hell
your
yeah.
face.
I mean, if you're gonna make me
Just
a
do
mask,
like a little.
Well, I feel like we
It's
need
like
to
a
cover the
makeshift
majority of your
balaclava
face.
situation.
Jesus.
So yeah, no, I'll absolutely take the time to. Well, would a burglar's pack have one in it?
I don't think so. I think if you had a disguise kit or a costume set or something like that, you would have it. But I do think like cutting up a piece of cloth would also suffice, you know, to like
Want to
make
know
a shirt
who
out of.
has a
Yeah, it's
disguise
just got to
kit?
cover the eyes, right?
I mean, disguise me. You know what I mean? I'm down.
I'll do it. I've got a disguise kit on me.
Yeah, okay. So you've got a disguise kit, Tav. You have a couple of ways to go here. You could put like stage makeup or some kind of makeup on him. You could, or like it's up to you. You could have a mask that goes with like disguising, you know, and you can kind of decide what that looks like. Like, is it like a fancy costume thing for disguising
Yeah.
yourself in like a masked ball, or is it like a you know, crime mask that you like? You know, I think whatever you
Not the
want
ski
it to
mask,
be.
not the
No,
ski
this
mask.
is more like playing Pretty Pretty Princess, and you know, you've got like
Okay.
the yeah.
So
We've got
yeah,
makeup
so
kits and
there is.
everything.
So
Yeah.
what color? It's like a rhinestone. There's like feathers on it.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
color is it? Is
It's
it like
got to be gold.
gold? Okay.
Varith
So
and
there's a
drag.
golden rhinestone mask that covers like, you know, the entire top half of your face.
I'm sorry, but now basically what we're doing is I'm just walking into the Honeybee Inn and just like, you know,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, Jerry definitely looks up and says like, fabulous, boss.
Hey, Vera, is two questions. Is there light in there? Do you know? And was Floon Floon chained to the floor or the wall or anything, or can he move?
The room is lit. Did I miss the title?
Floon is tied to a chair with rope, like a wooden chair.
Okay. So no irons, just rope and a chair.
Okay, so we got to free him before we can get out of here if we're gonna run.
And you said it was lit.
Yes.
Well,
So
if that's the
we all
case, I'm
need to
actually
ready.
going to put the torch out and pull my shield back out.
Yep, same with the
shit.
lantern and
I moved.
Ash's
no.
shield.
I didn't mean to. Sorry, guys.
I have an idea.
I didn't see it, I swear.
I have an idea. I could have you tie me up, and I can pretend that I'm the real one that they want.
That's a great idea, but I don't think it's gonna work.
And then Rainier sort of says, like, I am actually the real one that they want. So
Shut up, I'm not leaving you
if we're
outside.
going that route, we do have a sort of better choice. And as I've said, I do know how to handle myself.
Xylander's
Tab still's
gonna
like not
just-
accepting that there's somebody who's more capable. Like, are you sure though?
Hey, do we know who gives orders to these guys? Maybe I can
That would be
send a
Xanathar.
message in their head, sound like them, and try to send them off.
Yeah, that would be Xanathar.
Okay, here's a question about how far disguise self works.
Okay.
What is considered the basic arrangement of limbs of a mind flayer?
Humanoid.
Excellent.
They are
Can-
extremely tall. They're like 8 or 9 feet tall, I think it is. Something like that. I'll double check that
Okay.
because it's
So
relevant.
if we put
Slightly shorter.
Varys on top of Ash and put a
I'm
trench
5
coat
foot
over them.
11. To be fair, I am 5.
Carrying me around.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. The internet says that they are about the same average height as a human. So.
Perfect. I am 5 foot 11, so I'm already tall. I can pretend.
You're
to be
taller
the
than
mind
me.
Flayer. Yeah, I am. I can pretend to be the mind flayer.
Oh, and I can talk in his head.
I think this is a great plan.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna let it happen.
I like
This can go so badly.
I'm going to go hide in this room over here.
Xylander's like hidden here in the corner, crouched with his bow ready for if this goes poorly.
Okay.
What's the plan? What are we doing with this? Me being the mind flayer. We're gonna go in and get the key to teleport out after we grab him.
Well, we don't know the key's there or where it's going to teleport us.
That's
so that's
true.
probably
That's true.
That's-
Or we're
I'm
at least
sorry,
grabbing the
but
man.
it's worth mentioning that the teleportation circle probably takes us to where the mind flayer is. Counterintuitive.
Good point. Good point. Yes. Okay. Well, so maybe just grab the man. The man.
Yes,
The Floon.
we need
Floon.
Okay, we got two options. We got to get the man, and then we either got to run with him or we got to fight and kill everybody in here.
I think we secure the man. Get close enough to. Yes. Let's try and get close enough to release him.
So wait, what's that little brain thing do? Can that brain thing act like a mind flayer? I don't think we're gonna trick the brain thing. but we can
Yeah.
trick
Anyone
the-
that wants to
goblin.
make a.
Because it is how's it based? Is it? Oh, it's another intelligence check. No, this
Yeah,
is a terrible idea. I've
anyone-
changed my mind. It's a terrible idea. It's called an intellect devourer.
that doesn't
Yeah, I mean,
sound-
anyone that wants more information on the capabilities of whatever that creature is can make Arcana checks.
20.
Okay, Cylander. Yeah, so I mean, this makes sense because you did know about mind flayers. So I guess like just in the world of actually, you know what? I'm gonna say with 2 20s on this, like not nat 20s, but like you've rolled two
dirty 20s.
dirty 20s on this. I'm gonna say you start to put some pieces together. You have been hanging around the underbelly of Waterdeep for a long time now. There is a mind flayer that works for Xanathar. His name is Nihilor. I'm
No
gonna put it in
takers?
chat. And at the description, and then you know that intellect, like he can make intellect devours, and that one of the things that Xanathar tries to do sometimes, you've heard like it's kind of like a rumor, but this is sort of like confirming it for you, is like Nihilor will make him intellect devours, and then they try to like put those things in the brains of certain people, like to gain power and influence in the city, because the intellect devourer can essentially replace their brain and pretend to be them.
Do
Like
they
if
have
there
a high
has the, and just like
intelligence?
sort of kaiju or not, sort of, mecha pilots their body around. Like, so, yeah.
And do they have? Do I know if they have a high intellect or not?
Intellect devourers. They're a little bit smarter than an average person. So they're not like, I think that mind flayers typically are like crazy smart, like genius level creatures. This thing is like, a college graduate in terms of intellect. He's got like a bachelor of fine arts in English literature.
I'm suddenly feeling
or like a marketing
extremely
degree.
inadequate.
He's got something.
I know.
So I'm gonna pass along this information to everybody. Nylor is a disgusting creature that works for the Xanathars. This intellect devour. I feel like what they want to do is they want to take your status, Rainier, and they want to put that intellect devour in your brain. However, they realize that they don't have you, so you are not going in this room, please. As he gently puts like his hand like caressing his like shoulder and be like, please don't go in this room. For the first time, looking at him not with lust but with like genuine compassion.
I see. Well, on that note, as you guys are considering your various plans of how you would like to approach this, and with the sudden revelation about Nihilor, the intellect devour, and the insight from Xylandor that probably what they wanted to do was put an intellect devourer into Rainier's head, we are going to call that our session for the day. And we're going to do our usual sign-off. So, yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. And I'm going to go through the sign-off while I try to find people to go raid. So if you would please remind us who you are, where you can be found on the internet, and who you played tonight, starting, of course, with, the fleet father himself, Vincent Page.
Based off of, Jerry calling me boss, it's really just, I'm a mob boss now. It's fine. The Yeet Father, they call me. Vincent Page. I've been Verith, your sneaky ranger today. And sometimes you can find me on the internet. It's going to be weird for a while, y'all. Honestly, I started a new job today, so we'll see how my schedule goes. I'm in Pixel Land. I got to figure out how I'm going to make it all happen.
I feel you. All right, and
Stuff. I am Lady Stuff. I have been Tav, your not so sneaky. Very excited. Whole new world. Look at this stuff. Draconic half-elf sorcerer.
Hell yeah, Skynet.
Yep, I'm Skynet. I've been playing Victor Valorcrest, and I'm a little nervous to go into this next room.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
As long as you
it's
don't
gonna
roll a
be-
nat 1 on your initiative, I think we'll be fine.
All right.
I don't know. That's gonna be a fight ahead. I'm Jason.
Jason.
Been playing the Ghostwise Halfling Druid.
Excellent. And Foxy.
I am Foxy, your ever arcana perceptive rogue. And I am a high elf, that I didn't say that earlier. And I also want to point out that I am not terribly charismatic.
All right. Also, I will say this: if you don't have DM inspiration already, Xylandor, take it, because that was a solid call on the Intellect Devourer and the Rainier situation. So
I have
take
full
on
inspiration
that.
going into this next one.
Hell yeah. Okay, folks. Well, as you know, I am Pixel, and I have been your deep-voiced rat creature. I have been your sneaky goblins. I have been your tunnel full of shit, and your Rainier Neverember. And you can find me here sometimes on twitch.tv/HammerandPixel. And King Frank is live. We are going to raid out over there, folks. So thank you all for hanging out. Theoretically, we'll be back in another 2 weeks, maybe, or so. And I don't know if this is a permanent change to an earlier time or temporary. We will all TBD on that. But you all know where to find us. So in the meantime, do me a favor and, just honestly, just try to get through it out there, folks. Shit's crazy. Thank you. Have a good night. Go say hi to Frank for us, and we'll see you guys later.
Let me tell a tale of a world where heroes walk among us, fighting through the darkness, left by monsters and by selfish men. A tale of glory rents asunder, sacrifice and battles lost. Our heroes know not what awaits them, and still they carry on. Let me sing a song of a family forged by trials and woe. On their own they falter, but together